Lone Syndicate said, "What's up, Grin?"
What's good? Damn you, Lone. Damn you, Lone, man. I spent like hours trying to get the composition of this stupid idea I had in my head about the thumbnail. And then I see you've been like, the hands are kind of fucked up, and the clothing doesn't match. But there's a reason why the clothing doesn't match. It's because I was trying to do green highlight ambi, and then the other one, but I was lazy. I didn't want to buy a whole another model for the normal ambi, like 1A rank ambi. So I was like, make it work. And I kind of made it work. But then you were like, nah, you see the AI thing fucked up. I'm like, no, Lone, I can make it work. So then I had to jump back in. But I spent like 2 hours trying to get the composition right. I didn't quite get it. But that definitely is like the linchpin of the whole AI thing, is like just composition. Everything else can be like easily ironed out, but you're just trying to get the right like design and form factor, trying to do that through prompts. Nightmare. Again, if you can draw worth of shit, holy shit, is that easier for you. But yes, boys, give me a second. I take off my hoodie. That means I gotta take off my headphones, so I can't hear y'all if you try to talk to me. But hot diggity, ladies, mother and gentlemen, golly, let us play. And also, it's been so long since I've seen you. Let me see you right now. Wait, fuck, shit, I forgot to. Never mind. 1 sec. God damn it. Copy this. Go to this. Go to Twitch. Copy this. Paste. Not just chatting. I don't want to type, so. Oh, well, we're playing Zenles. There it is. Zenles. I'm not changing it on YouTube. It is what it is. There's already a missing space. It's fine. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, how I'm excited to see you. Man, we have 3 days apart. I'm just like,
Lone Syndicate said this probably not the case, but question Grin was your inspiration for the thumbnail from the artwork I posted a few months back with the same concept.
Maybe. It could have been some sort of like mind meld thing where like subconsciously I'm absorbing things, but what it was supposed to be, actually I think I'm pulled up here. Give me a minute. Let me take this off. Let me, that's fine. Where is it? This. So the whole point of this whole thing was, the idea was it was supposed to be it was going to be the new Ambi and then the other Ambi, the green Ambi, basically like arguing with each other whilst there's just a guy like, please God, come home, praying for polls.
Anime_Fantilda said, finally back, Grin.
What's good, anime? We're talking about the thumbnail right now because it's a lot. But anyways, but then I ran into 2 problems. One, it's just really hard getting like composition right and trying to prompt that, like saying, hey, 2 people on left and right side, and then trying to like make sure they're like distinctively different by adding like colors and variation like that. Anyways, this was the original thumbnail that we had, but then Lone was like, not good enough, and I was trying to add like green highlights to the outfit. That way it would kind of try to be Ambi that's like A rank, not the new one. But it ended up, I could have downloaded like a whole Laura for it, but I was like, anyways. So there's something some attention to draw here. Why are they the most well-endowed people on the planet? Okay, here's the thing. The reason why is because and I want to ask you guys this, because if anyone maybe has some sort of inclination, but one of the things that really like I don't want to like at all is there are characters in various games that happen to be maybe like canonically an android, but they happen to look 12. So I don't want to use them in any kind of like weird scenario, just to try to be not gross. So the only way that you can like make sure your bases are covered is by making them skyscraper Amazonian women, as well as, So how would you signal, my question is to you guys, how would you signal that these are grown ladies just any way? To me, the height, the bigness overall, and yes, is the only way that I could kind of do that, just to make sure we're not getting into weird sussy nonsense. Yeah, I mean, but anyways, also, dude, check out this. Look at this shit. Not bad, right? Not bad. What's her name? Changli has a little bit of a droopy eye.
Said, hi, Grin, how are you today?
I'm hyped as fuck that I made these thumbnails. It took me 4 hours. It's so long. It's way too long to put on for fucking stream thumbnails, which is the most horrible return on investment ever, because you're basically editing for like 2 weeks with a normal video. Yeah, you should spend as much time as humanly possible on the thumbnail, because it's like half of your time, right? But for stream thumbnails, they mean nothing. Someone clicks on it because they're like, ooh, what a cool thumbnail, and in 2 seconds it's like starting soon, and then they click off. It's just anyways, I will say I don't think anyone's going to appreciate the detail of this one. All of this was blurry and awful. I then up-resed it, gave it more detail, and now you see cool things in the background. But when you're looking at a thumbnail like this, you're not seeing shit. But at least for me, in my heart of hearts, that's a good bit of detail. Warhammer faces and enemies and shit, random girls screaming in fire. Awesome. Anyways, back to Zenles. We're doing some polls, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you've had a great day. How was your week? I had like such a productive week that I ran out of things to do, and then I was like, shit, we should stream on Wednesday. And I thought, nah, and I found more things to do. But I did want to stream. Chat's pulled up. Let me see what's happening. What's good, Fluff? What's good, Non? What's good, Cat? What is good, Raid? What is good, Anime? All y'all. My man Grill, what's good, Cat? This probably not the case, but the question is, yeah, probably could have been. Cat says,
Lone Syndicate said there are a couple of ways. The easier one are things like height and body development. Others are things like face shape.
Face shape, yes.
Raidnade said, hope pulls go better than mine.
Don't do this to me.
Anime_fan Tilda said my week was amazing. I just achieved 2 goals and let it die.
Oh shit! What kind of goals you be checking off the list, Anime? That's not good to hear. Your polls went bad, Raid. Was it Raid? Yes, Raid said that. Jeez Louise. Man. Give them huge tracts of land. What? What? Law, what the fuck? Yeah, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Also, wait. Oh, that's the problem. Dimensional tearing happening. Also, are we out of focus? That's fine. Who cares? It's okay. Oh. Man, what do you call it? I have to, shit, yeah. I spent so much time making a damn thumbnail today that I haven't edited yet, so, yeah. Also, we might do Marvel's, tomorrow, but probably not. I don't know. We'll see. I probably will do with like Wayfinder next week, like all week. We'll stream on Monday, starting going all the way through, playing Wayfinder. Sorry, and then probably intersplice some other games in the halfway point, which could be Rivals, could be a lot of other stuff. You know, we always find something to do.
Lone Syndicate said you ain't getting NB Grin. You gonna get double S rank in one multi, and somehow you gonna lose the 50-50 twice. And to add salt to the wound, it's gonna be double solid or 11.
Yeah, that's Lone. Yeah, that's Lone being helpful. But I will say, I have heard people say that unless you have certain teams, NB is.
Catman 11,234 said I had a great week. Latest Invincible episode was hype as hell.
Nice.
Applying for some new jobs.
Ooh.
I'm almost to a 10 pounds windmill kettlebell.
Let's go.
Rise of the Ronin scratches all my itches and pisses me off.
I can't wait to see the gameplay. I mean, everyone's been fantastic lately giving gameplay. It's been exceptionally good. What's that sound? It's like a blender going off.
Raidnade said, as far as my week goes, I've been trying not to get burned out on Monster Hunter by playing Warframe and Z's, but Warframe is boring AFRN cuz the new update isn't till next week.
Yeah, man, you gotta be careful with stuff like that. That's why it's always good to be like, hey, man, I used to like anime a lot. Then you go back and watch anime. Hey, I used to like manga a lot. And then you tend to like those things too. But yeah, it's hard to like not go ape shit on the one thing. I keep hearing like a blender going off. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a damn little like arm thing, I think. It spins around. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today we have exactly...
Lone Syndicate said, Grin, just know when it comes to building Ambi, giving her too much crit damage can hurt her DPS.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I watched some videos. Some of the videos I've seen were people saying that, there's only like a 2% difference between the new set and then the old Electro set, which is kind of crummy. Which is nice. So it's not like the new set isn't like such a massive gain. I think that we shouldn't be bad, especially like if I don't want to dump all my resin into that thing yet, although I think it probably would be a bad idea.
Anime_fan Tilda said killed White Steel and I've got my first 4 grade fighter.
Nice, grade 4 fighter, man. You're on your way. Yeah, a lot of things to check off the list. And honestly, probably very soon here you'll surpass me. Because yeah, the other stuff to check off the list is hellish. But that's what I was hearing about Ambi. I was hearing people say that Sambi is fantastic, but she basically, unless you have like the team that I was gonna rock was Changli, Rina, and then Sambi. But apparently that's like only marginally better than Haramasa. But like visually, we look 10% more cute or whatever. So I don't know. But yeah. Let's see. Should we just jump in Because well, no, before we do anything, I haven't even played the character. Maybe I play her and I'm like, yuck. Oh,
Lone
wait.
Syndicate said the only thing the new set provides is more consistency. If you don't care about the consistency, then run the other sets.
Yeah. I think it's like I'll build the other set until I build up a stockpile of the other set, probably. I didn't know Bernice was back, dude. I did not know that at all. Shit. I was gonna say, Lone, I looked at some gameplay of the girl who has like a jet propelled skirt or whatever, the vampire elf lady. I didn't see how she has I didn't see it like. Am I missing something? Because I didn't see like how she has coordinated attacks like Bernice. Is it different? Yeah, like would it work with Sambi? I don't know, but yeah, that's kind of what's throwing me for a loop. Because I'm not really sure about all that, you know.
Lone Syndicate said, Grin, I told you Burnus was gonna rerun with
Yeah,
Andy.
no, Lone, I get told a billion things, and I'm learning shit. I throw stuff out of my brain. I apologize, but it's just like it's impossible to like keep tabs of everything. Shit just gotta go eventually. So I might be surprised. I mean, it's great life, honestly. You're gonna be surprised by like so many things that you already actually heard about. so yeah. Okay, so her gameplay, I watched a bunch of videos about it. Man, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I'm spending time studying shit too much now. It's always better to like just hang out. You know what I mean? And say when you're trying to learn a bunch of shit, your brain, at least to me, gets like full. Weirdly enough. So like I watch all these videos explaining her, and then I'm kind of like, I think I kind of get what she's about. But I should know because I've watched 10 videos about her. But I think we hit shit with her melee and her abilities until we build up stacks. Whenever you see like 3 stacks on an enemy, you can do this like splinter dash through them 3 times. I think there's a way to. I think if you have if you do a hold charge, you build up you instantly deploy, I think, a stack. So the idea is that you'd build up a stack on an enemy, hopefully have a ton of energy, hopefully also have your ult. You would dash through them twice, hold charge, expend your E skill, like your energy, get a stack on them again, dash through them, tapping again, and then do it until all your energy is depleted, then use your ults, and then recycle again as much as possible, I believe. But I feel like I'm missing something. Also, to not spam, I think to spam your strikes, or else you'll miss out on like a thunderbolt or some shit. Yeah.
Lone Syndicate said she works like Yangi, basically.
I don't have her or play her, but I kind of, yeah, I feel like I see what you're saying a little bit. Anyways, all you guys need to know is she has a twin blade. It's sick.
Catman 11,234 said, what was the best part of your week, Grin? Name one awesome thing, or multiple, up to you, lol.
You too, though. You have to also do this. Very sweet question. For me, I got my first like little pseudo entrepreneur thing kind of going. I'm so open about a lot of stuff, but I kind of like to keep that stuff private until it. Not honestly private. Maybe like at some point I'll allude to it, but to me, I kind of want to like. I know that like the beginner part of a business entrepreneurial thing is like 90% failure, because you're trying to like pick up on things and understand your like weak points. So I don't want to have to like go through that. Like again, failing in open space is kind of shite. It feels like shit sometimes. So yeah, but I got that going, which is a pretty big highlight of my week. Oh, dude, this is other shit. This is like just random aside before we get into like the coolest looking character ever. Not really. I still like Astra. I still like Astra a lot. But check this out. It looks so cursed. But basically, it's that stuff I was telling you about, that like super hard plastic. By the way, to answer Kat's question, this shit is like rock. Like hardens to rock, does not melt, but if you heat it up, like you need a heat gun, like with a consistent pressure to melt it or like to actually make it malleable. It's awesome. I don't know if anybody cares, but I'm gonna show you like you do. Okay. This is a really rough draft, but I was able to finally. Did something just fall like a spider off my roof? I don't know what that was. I see something jump across my eye. Could have been a floater eye thing, but I was able to like mold a trigger that's much better. So I can actually press this from like all the way back here,
Lone Syndicate
which is
said,
dope.
I always care. Great.
Thanks, bud. I appreciate that. But that's cool. But I was thinking the other day, like when you do something, you're like, I could mold like it as a hinge here so that it actually has like more of a balance point rather than just being like this little node. If I elongated it like this so that it basically could like have a resting point here and a resting point here, it would make it so that I wouldn't need like this weird string thing. Well, I still need a string thing to pull it away from the trigger when I go to pull. It's real scuffed, but as far as like I needed a fix, bah, that's pretty good. But it's awesome, dude. It's called like thermo hardening plastic or something like that, or like temperature control. I don't know. If you guys really want to know, I'll let you know. But it's really cool. It's like to me, dude, it makes me want to get back into mask making. I'm not sure if you guys know about this from people who haven't been here for a little bit or like for the last year. But I got really into like making masks. I made like this dope ass Crusader mask. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it since a little while ago. Fingers crossed, there's no spiders in here. But I made this dope ass Crusader mask. Anyways. But, oh wait. I don't want the Crusader mask to fall. But anyways, I got into that. So I'm starting to see like this new material that I never worked with, which is like, it's super malleable. It's basically like the best type of clay. It's not toxic. It's non-toxic plastic, which, you know, probably still a little bit toxic. But anyways, so to me, it makes me want to get back into mask making a little bit. And I'm like,
Lone
I can get like a
Syndicate
pound
said
of it.
GRINN making mod for his controller like a Fallout character lol.
It's pretty scuffed. It could get better. But it's, anyways, the reason why also I molded my controller with this stupid little nipple thing here is because, for me, it's one of the mouse things I've always wanted. But it's basically like a mouse that has like a protrusion like a pen. Because I feel like that's way more comfortable. Like if I can pinch something in between my hands right here, I feel like it's so much easier to move around and control. And it has been nice. It's been real nice having that little thing. Anyways, let's get after it. We talked about a bunch of weekend stuff. What's going, Fluff? What about you, Kat? Kat, what do you get up to this week? What was the best highlight of your week? As far as like entertainment wise, I started reading this manga. It was okay. It's good. I'm not sure if it's a highlight. I think I had a really effective week to the point where I did everything I needed to do and kind of was like, well, what now? and I was like, well, shit. That kind of feels weird because you're kind of in this malaise where like I could, but maybe not. Maybe this. I also realized how important sleep is. Like I sometimes get the urge to like wake up early so I have more time to like bullshit around for an hour before I have to get into like the work of my day. But man, it's never worth it because you're like the rest of your day is just shit. Like you're basically depleting like the quality of the hours you actually have, even though you are technically losing some of those hours by sleeping in. I just felt brain dead some of these days. I basically woke up early and like was super tired just because I wanted to have some time to like bullshit around and not have to focus so hard. But anyways, dude, look at Sister Samby, man. She looks so cool. Also, I did her request again. She's such a charming character, loving burgers and whatnot, just being like a neutral ass person.
If only the battlefield was just another scene in a movie.
Yes, that. But anyways, her design, I like. I wish the skirt was a little longer. It's a little short, I'll be honest. I don't think it fits her whole aesthetic, but yes. But I love the... Oh my god, dude. I'll say it right now. I think... Mihoyo? Yeah, it's Mihoyo. I think they hate Electro, because a lot of the Electro characters have been somewhat undercooked. Okay, they love Ice. Ice is their fucking favorite, dude. Ice is the best. Okay? I also vibe with that. But... Dude, I love it. I love me a bow staff, and I also love me. I don't know if I love the thing. I don't know. The twin blade is just kind of sick. I like the way she uses the double machete sword vibe. You know what I mean? That's so fucking clean. This is the closest thing that we'll have to like a speedy whatever the hell that Cat likes. The weird like fast as fuck person. Anyways, we can tap our, now that we have enough stacks built up, we can use our energy, or our special EX, to dash through them like a weird flash thing.
Captain 11,234 said weird to hear a GRINN stream with no relaxing music.
Should we throw some I thought we were vibing to EDM for a minute. Okay, you're right. I should put some weird, out of place sounds. This, boom. Close that. Oh no, wait, what the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me, Woowa? Thank God. I was gonna say, Woowa's been like taking down some fucking channels that upload music of their game, and I'm like, why? It's not like a bad thing at all. That works. Let's loop that. Some super zen ass Withering Waves music. Ha! What's good, King? King says, I didn't know you play ZZ. We play ZZ. We love ZZ. We play Withering Waves. We play Zenles. As much as these games eat my time for breakfast, I enjoy playing them. They're like my cathartic happy time, you know? You can only take an hour to really play every day. Do it at the end of the night after I eat my food, and I'm just sitting there grinding, get some gems, we get some new characters to play with. It's a good time. Probably could spend that time more on productive things, but hey. What kind of character you got, King? When do you start? I started at day one. Grin, making mods for weird to hear Grin. When did you start? Also, Maya B fills my niche of fast as fuck swordsman Virgil vibe, but this character looks like a decent speedster. Electro always seems like a speedster. Yeah, for sure. Lightning. Yeah, it's trying to tell me to, like, hey, do you know you can, like, use your special hold charge to build up a lot of stacks on a person? Blah, 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 blah.
Now you pay.
I wonder if it's good to use your E, hold your E charge, then do an attack, because it looks like she does a unique attack to follow up, and then spam your dodges. Is this the same shit? Yes. What am I not doing?
What you deserve.
Oh, dude, she feels like wild. I do think there needs to be more sound because it does seem quite quiet. What's her ult do?
It won't back down.
Damn, okay, that's a bit of damage.
It's time.
She does feel fast.
Wide open.
Oh, that's so cool. She can mark so many people. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think she's probably more powerful in that sense. Where she can mark a bunch of people like that and just dodge through them. Like, that's crazy. Oh, I forgot I haven't even been using you.
Light Syndicate said Dark Maul ain't got shipment Andy.
That's crazy. Dark Maul, fuck that guy.
Weak green. You're nothing but prey.
Boom.
Flip a switch.
20k, 40k. We're not seeing bad damage.
Surprise. Take this. Right on cue.
Am I misusing Fox Theron lady? Because she doesn't feel great there. I wonder if she's gonna feel much. Oh, we can restart from thing. That's nice. Yeah, I wonder if. Yeah.
McFlufferkin said was my brother's birthday yesterday. We had T-bone steaks. I also had a lot of good results from pulling this update.
I did. I see. Nice. Yeah. I thought, let's go, Fluff. Everything coming up, Fluff. After Fluff is getting lit up a little bit there. Trying to teach me how to do things again. Objective complete. Do you know you can do that? I do. This is it. Oh, won't let me switch characters, damn you. I know I can consume things. I got you. Objective complete. Nice.
Wide open.
Man, this game has such a good idea of like knowing how to like just enough stimulus for your brain to be like that. I'm happy. This is good. This is nice actually.
Take this.
Okay, so now
Right on
I
cue.
think by activating my one skill, I actually stunned them pretty fast.
Off balance. Surprise.
Okay, so she's doing her coordinated attack. We switch back to her. We go back to this. We can use her again, even though I don't really want
Lone
to.
Syndicate said also Grin, sorry I forgot to answer your question, but Vivian, if I understand correctly, when you use her skill, she enters the floating state and you swap then when you attack, she attacks as well.
Oh.
Perfect shot. Make
Okay.
it fun for me.
Oh, yeah. No, I want to read that again. Yeah, that's talking about the elf girl. Yeah. I wanted to see what she's. I don't really understand how she works. Drop one of these on you.
Loyalty.
Give me a new follow-up. Not really.
It's time.
Okay. Oh, I understand. Okay, so that's why she works so well with her. Right. Yeah, that makes more sense. Sorry, I was wondering why this like Fox Theron lady, why she works so well with Sambi. But it makes sense because you basically can tap her E skill, and it counts as like a mega usage of her E skill activation, which then the Fox therein will detonate her like counterattack every single time you do it. So that's why she's able to synergize with her. Makes sense. But this is what I kind of want to ask y'all: should we save for the elf lady, with like jetpack thrusters in her skirt, or should we go with Bernice? I don't know. I didn't see, like, I want another counter attacker essentially, and I don't know if yeah. I don't know if yeah. I'm not sure. Lone says, also Grin, sorry if I didn't answer your question, but Vivian, if I understand correctly, when you use her skill, she enters the floating state, and you swap, then when you attack, she attacks as well. Ooh, but it's based on attack. That's the same as this character. It's tough, man. Too many characters. Too many characters you want. Based on how these polls go, we'll see. But I don't know. It's tough because Bernice is like damn good, and I already have like a physical team that we could use. My Jane Doe team would basically be like.
Lone Syndicate said both are solid options.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing that's tough. But the other one's kind of new and pretty and like fun to play with, you know. Anyways, I know how she works, kind of maybe. I kind of forgot actually. It's been a while.
Look, isn't it pretty?
Then we do spinnies. Then we can switch to you. Okay, we don't. Okay, we can't switch in this thing. Hold chart. Yeah, no, I got it. What does one we do? Basic attack. Once basic attacks, mixed flame, basic attack, hit enemies, switch to a stat. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I get that. So then we do this. Then we do this. 10k, 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 10k. That's just solid, dude. Yeah, that's a lot of good damage, just as bonus damage. But is it as good as Ether? I do think Ether is probably smarter, because that's what I think is like the mixing of elements and shit. I'm talking up my ass. I don't really know 100%. But it sounds right, so there.
McFlufferkin said 2 early S ranks, got M2 Necomata, S0 Ambi, M5 Pulchra, M1 Burnus, M6 Sokaku, loads of Bens, and MO Lycaon with my selector intact, and a guarantee for trigger after all that.
A guarantee for trigger? Man, are you gonna go for trigger? Man, trigger to me is one of those ones which I don't know. I mean, it is pretty nice if to have like a stunner that you don't have to worry about, but it's just the fire lady. Again, I kind of understand why they nerfed the fire lady, because it does seem, you know, pretty convenient. Like yeah, they're like the Fox Theron. If she was as good, like I already don't know if there's a great reason to go for a trigger. I shouldn't say that. There's a good reason, but yeah.
This party is just getting started.
Start doing your rope-a-dope. Oh, we're out of points finally. Die, damn you. This. King says, I started around the Miami ban. Oh, wow. 21 days ago. I've saved 332 poly and 12 real pulls for Miami and her end. Oh, okay. That's a good man. Miami is, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, if you got that's a good strategy. Miami will carry that, dude. I had a whole team that like it was set up, not made, but set up for Miami, and then I didn't even realize that my Lucy had like level 0 artifacts, and it didn't matter. I found out the other day. I'm like, oh, we were clearing like the highest content in the game without any bonuses. We just have her and her weapon, and that's all you really need. But for people who have like 32 to dump into Miami, whoo. So did you save and get Miami, or did you start at Miami and are waiting for her to come back around? All right, guys. Let's do this. Where should we go? If I know our weird lady person, she loves her some burgers. Now, where the fuck are the burgers again? I'm blanking out on that. Does the noodle shop count as burgers? We're going to do some polls. Where is the canonical best place where we would find Anby? By the way, Anby's one of the only characters I have that's actually fully leveled up. Is it this? Surely he makes, like, not just noodles. Right? Oh, God damn it. All right, he's out of food.
Lone Syndicate said in 154 pulls, I got 3 S rank, got an early S rank on Ambi banner. It was a Soldier 11, then got Ambi and got the engine.
I'm so happy for you guys. The fact that some of y'all are coming out the other end pretty good. Raid is sitting there mouthing like this bullshit. Her bench, where she eats burgers. Where's the, oh, this? On this side, I did this quest. I think it was over here. This bench? Yeah, I think this is correct. All right. We will hang out here, and we will hope for the best. There's just a random guy here, kind of awkward. But anyways. All right, gang. I have saved a whopping 22 pulls and 9 wishes for her. Now,
McFlufferkin said 100% going for Trigger.
ooh,
She's playable in the new story and felt fantastic with Haramasa and S0 Anbi. She might be my favorite electric stunner. Gives me a lot of nostalgia for my SWTOR sniper.
Catman
hear that.
11234 said, "Give that bitch a burger. Bitches love burgers."
no, you have not seen a bitch who does not love burgers as much as this lady. Okay? She loves them.
Raidnade said, "I got lucky with her weapon. At least got it in 210 pulls."
What do you call it? That's a silver lining. Raid's like, see? It's not all meaningless. I've been there, Raid. Oh, dude, my allergies have been kicking my ass lately. You know when you like have a dry nose, but there's like something blocking the back of your thing? You're like, I can't breathe.
Lone Syndicate said Trigger Engine is also pretty cracked, being able to shred I think 20% defense.
Guys, I know it's better to just go in like a burst of like banner, because they're always connected. But I don't know, dude. It's tough. I don't know. I think. Wait. For my favorite team in the game right now, which is Evelyn, could I do Evelyn, Lighter, and the counterattack agent? The lady who's the void disorder thing, would that work? No, because Evelyn doesn't really attack often. She uses her like skill, or at least that's how I play her. Anyways, for those of you guys who do not know, we have not had the best luck in this game. It has kind of been very turbulent. It looks like a nightmare stock investment, essentially. It's been really really okay highs in the beginning, and then pretty low lows. If you contrast this with Withering Waves, the game has always been sweet to me, but maybe today will be the day it changes. But you know the deal. Are we worth to start with 10 pulls, baby? Because this game is hell to me, at least when it comes to this. So we're doing those crispy 10 pulls. Hopefully, it's Ben. Ben, I already got you. Would love Trigger. No, Fox Theron, because I did prep for her. I know. Yeah. Yes. Skip. Another one, back-to-back A ranks. That's kind of huge. And it's Corrin. Okay, I already have Corrin too. Max it, I think.
Lone Syndicate said, "I will also say this about Anbi's engine. It may now be the best all-around attacker engine."
Let's say it's not. We didn't get what? Listen, man. Why are we popping off this? Why? No, this. I looped it. Loop, you sound bitch. We were listening to like fair music. I was like, damn, what's happening? King says, I wanted Astra and Ellen. I never had, and people said it was hard to get them both. Yeah, man. Well, I'm not sure if you need Astra, but I will say I get the Astra, the Astra fatigue, man. It's tough. I love Evelyn so much. She's such a fun character. It's also annoying that we haven't had an engine for Astra, and she's already hitting really hard. So, yeah, I'm really curious to see what, like, whenever they do. I feel like they're like her team is missing one character. She has Astra, Yao, her, and then they have Lighter as a subsequent thing. But I wouldn't be shocked if there was a character coming down the pipeline that maybe gives like interruption resistance, which is what she kind of needs, and what's it called? Like counterattacking of some kind, or not counterattack. When you activate your like EX special, or no, swap cancel special with Evelyn. It would do something like summon damage, stun the enemy, whatever it could be. So I think that would be huge. But yeah, I'm also like, as much as I am pissed that I didn't go for Astra, I am also kind of like, well, I think that they're probably going to do like a banner with Astra and this new character that was going to make her super useful, you know? then pulled for Evelyn. Got no. Yeah, the engine thing is to me the one. That's what makes like Woo to me so good. And I wish most games did that as like the gold standard, which is like, yeah, you can eat shit on the weapon banner, but at least you can't eat shit on the. Oh no, sorry, you can eat shit on the character banner. You cannot eat shit on the weapon banner. I'm not sure if I said that, but yeah, I love that Wither Waves. Like, yeah, to me it's funny because people were trying to like give the developers who made Wither Waves a hard time because they made like a really like there's a character that's a boy in that game that like has needs like a really high quality weapon. People are saying like, why did you make this like a requirement to use him? But I don't know, man. It's like I don't know. Maybe it's just because we come from such like horrible means of like, no, the weapon banner is like the taker of souls because it could just infinitely fail. That I'm like, that's not that bad. All you have to do is spend 90 pulls in this, and you guarantee get your weapon. That's fire. You know what I mean? All right, are we worthy? Another A rank before the lot. We're kind of coming out on top. We haven't got a damned copy of a furry, but hey, that's not true. That's not true. we got Ben. Ben is canonically somewhat a furry. Although I feel like bears are lower on the furry domain and more on like gay Twitter something. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, skip. Yeah. To me, it's tough, man. I'm kind of trying to go back and forth in my head of like, what is the best choice? So I thought I was just gonna dump everything in Ambi and be like, hey, also sus sentence, but hey, that was my plan. But now that like, I don't know. Now that we see these other, I'm not going for Trigger. I don't think. Maybe this will be the regret of my life. I don't like her design that much. Maybe she's like the coolest character ever, personality-wise. And maybe again, I do think it is probably best in this game, with the exceptions of like Maybe, to just go on. What's the phrasing? To like MiHoYo does this thing where like each back-to-back character usually is made for each other. Like that's the full team, so it's not a bad idea for you to kind of like buy at least 2 of those characters. You know.
McFlufferkins said can't get more furry than a literal bear.
I still feel like wolves are more like, to me, when I think of furry, I think of wolf thing. You know, I don't think of bear top of mind.
Lone Syndicate said, hold up, you may not dump everything into Anby. She is to be protected at all cost, lol.
I was gonna say, but yeah. I was gonna say gems, gang, gems. Man, what do you call it? I don't know the story though. Does anyone? Maybe I shouldn't spoil it for myself, but I was gonna say I don't know what their like canonical way they're defining this. Like, if I was the Cutting Hairs, I'd be fucking pissed. Like, you telling me you were an okay stunner, but like a giga godlike? Really? Ben, I think I have your max, bud. Ben, I'll kill you. Actually, I don't have Ben max apparently. Shit. But wouldn't it be cool if we got the other character, like fucking shit? Come on, baby. Yes. What are we at? Are we past 20 so we can be out of this hell? I don't think so. I think we need 4 more and then we're past 20.
McFlufferkin said the story covers it pretty well.
Okay. Does she get like a glow up, or is it like, I'm going back to my past? Because if I was like, yeah, I'm going back to my... Dude, if that's the case, again, I am so hyped. I hope so fucking badly that, what's his name? Not Ben. Guy who has the guns, Robot Man. I hope so badly they give him an S rank equivalent. He's already... I've seen like some thumbnails of videos showing how like giga broken the gun guy is, the physical damage person. Come on!
You need a lift? Then buckle up, buddy.
We're getting so many characters that are not the Fox Darren man. That's crazy. 20 polls. We've not seen it. We've seen Ben, I guess. So we're getting some on character banners. Pain. I was 1 minute off and had a phone call. I'm not sure if you already read. Oh wait, what was it? Let me see. She gives you critical damage and attack bonus. She helps you clear. And with Sukaku buff as well, she's insane, especially with Maybe. Which one? Which one are we talking
Lone
about?
Syndicate said kinda bull that SMB can't count as a Cutting Hairs and Obel squad member.
Yeah, that's kind of crummy. Yeah, it'd be cool if they did cross. Man, if there's one thing I kind of wish the game dropped, it's that. It's like this allegiance thing, because it's... Yeah, it doesn't seem like it comes that much into effect, but it's enough to kind of make you kneecap characters. I don't know. And it also makes the things like needlessly complex, I think. Are we done? No, we have one more. Are we worthy? Maybe? my heart of hearts, maybe? No.
McFlufferkin said Necomata got an indirect buff in the form of Pulchra, so it's a good thing I have the curse, blessing of Black Cat luck.
Okay. Yeah, think about that. Huh. In like one cycle, does she like spam all of her like counterattacks? All right. Finally, let's start doing full polls, man. Oh. Are we worthy 10 poll number 3? Technically, 30. I'm cold as shit. Oof. We got 2 A. We've got so many A ranks. They're all duplicate copies I
Lone
already have.
Syndicate
But
said I honestly like the allegiance thing makes team build more interesting.
I hate it, Lone. To me, it's like so very, very clearly like a way to gamify money. You know what I mean? Like it seems like such an anti-consumer thing because instead of you getting what you want, you're kind of having to balance all these weird variables that to me make it so like, oh, and then in the next patch, turns out there's like the perfect character for her. And it's like, yeah, but I just spent money on something. Like imagine if you buy a TV, that's great. And then like a week later, the same people were like, hey, here's a thing that's half the price and has everything you want. And you're like, but I already bought the fucking TV. They're like, sucks to suck, asshole. And you're like, wow, this is ass. Come on. Where is she? Yes, we got 1 copy. Thank God. I built this character. I prepared for her, so it would be fucking ass if we didn't get her, man. Although I do think, I don't know, but even playing her in the test run there, she didn't feel crazy. But I could see fucking Ben, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I think when you get 6 copies of her, that's where she starts feeling a little nutty. Come on, baby. Are we worthy? ZZ. Wither Waves was sweet to me, but perhaps...
Lone Syndicate said also managed to get M3 Pulchra off the banner too.
So what is it? C3 pull. That's not bad. Actually, I feel like if you... Well, I'm not sure how lucky you got. I know you told me. I wasn't... My information gone. Ben again, dude. What the fuck? We got like 80% Ben. That's wild. I don't think it's that. We usually hear it. Oh, man, we're getting so many A ranks. It's wild. But the A ranks we're getting, we're going to have duplicate copies of. So, but maybe this is going to be... I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. Lone, your negative reinforcement. It did not work today. All right. I knew the answer. We're not worthy in this game. It hates me. We should play other games. We should leave it behind, spit on its grave. Maybe not that. I enjoyed the time I had with it. But
aside
still.
from combat,
Hello,
I'm
Ben
also
again.
equipped to support with financial matters.
Let me guess. Another Ben? A thrice Ben? Benny boy? Okay. I already have that maxed out too, but yeah. It's like a bad flex when you're just like, I don't use those things anyway, and also we get nothing. I mean, this is
Lone
actually...
Syndicate said wait for it, hold.
Hold. Yeah. I'm just going to skip. I don't want to go through all the things. Hey, we got Pulchra. We got 2 Pulchras now. Wow. Yeah, we're 14K down. We had 22K. Let's do. We got 1 more pull, and then we do tiny pulls. Baby pulls. All right. Show me Ben. I don't even know the odds of this. We must have gotten like 14 Ben. We've done 7 pulls. Like 70 pulls. What? Like, what the fuck, dude? Let me tell you, maybe we're getting dust. It's like one of the worst conversions ever. Give me another character maybe, or that fucking nuke. Anyways, Singapore Nation, let's rock. Non-rate-ups are all standard characters. I was going to say, that's the other thing I don't know what to do with. I think I'll wait. But I think I'm going to wait for Pulchra to go into the standard banner before I start dumping my like weeks worth of my, honestly, months and months worth of standard banner wishes, which I have not used. Ooh, an A rank.
Lone Syndicate said this is the 8th Ben. You also got 2 Pulchra and the Corrin.
And we got 2 Pipers. We got 2 Pipers. Well, I'm in awe of how many bands.
11,234 said, I am not a resident of the single pole nation. In fact, 10 pole nation is at war with them.
10 pole nation can blow me. Okay. 10 pole nation we fuck with when it comes to Withering Waves. 10 pole nation, we're rocking that in Withering Waves. In this game, we're like a little guy with a tiny penny, and we're like, please God, be my salvation. It's an A rank. Show me, yay! We get tier 3 on her now, at least. Good, good stuff. All right, still got quite a bit to go. I will say, I wish you could speed up the 10-pull nation. I wish it was faster by nature. Like, hey, and you're not lost. Like this. Why just tell me, like, if it's good, then just kill it. I guess that would ruin the surprise, the dopamine release in your brain, perhaps. But right now, we should be having a pretty good odds of getting something. Because we have 20, we're at the tail end of the thing. Yeah, 14 until guaranteed S rank. We might be going deep. We definitely have to go deep. Wait! Is it her, though? Is it her, though?
Soldier 11, at your command.
No! It's the wrong one! Oh, what a fucking bummer, dude! We're not worthy. We were never worthy in this game. It's all the lie. Raid says, wrong damn soldier. Yep. Yep.
You're recruiting?
Hello, Poker.
Just
That's
so you
nice.
know,
That's kind of sweet. That's cool to see you. I hear Poker M6 is when she's the most... Yes, it becomes more viable for other teams, I heard as well.
McFluffican said I had a feeling I might get Lycaon from a lost 50-50, so I'm happy to say I just need to decide between Rena and Collator, but I'm probably getting Rena first.
Rena's great. Rena's the bee's knees.
Lone Syndicate said, you know, when I said you was gonna get Soldier 11 earlier, I didn't mean it.
You did this to me? You did this to me? What was I gonna say? I was like, yeah, that's the other thing, man. I still haven't gotten Lycan. It's one of my characters I want the most. I think he's even the character that I think I'll build even if he's garbage, just because I think his movement is good. Another A? Oh no, I thought it was an A. It faked me out there. I thought I'd do that Twitch thing. You think you know, like when it's happening, but you don't. We're doing single pulls until we get to 20 again, because it's real bad. Yes. The good news is I don't even want to say it. The good news is that we can guarantee get the next get her the next 5-star we get, but it's looking rough. And also, I've heard people say that her weapon is very, very good for her. So we might do the thing that we always do, which is pebbles. Pebbles to the gods. Tiny little pebbles. I think I'm going to stop buying the season pass and stuff like that, because it just, I feel like I spend money in this game and it spits on my face, and I'm not into that. You know? And I want to not support it as much. We're down 10k, we're down to 9,000, ladies and gentlemen.
McFlufferkin said, considering the story, you technically got her, just not the specific replica.
Considering the story, what do you mean? Jinx by accident? I already got, oh, what do you mean? Wait, what? Considering the story, you technically got her, just not the specific replica. Oh, weird. Is Ambi like a fucking cloned creatures? Like part of some sort of attack force? Weird. So is Ambi not technically Ambi? But she's a clone of Ambi? If that's the case, that's kind of weird. Does that mean like there's the odds of Benny being a character? Not Benny. What's the goddamn name?
Just
Benny.
call me Ben.
Speaking of Benny.
Or Big Ben.
Yeah. God, I'm so behind on the story. Yeah. The story's actually pretty good in this game. I quite like that aspect of it. That keeps me wanting to at least play it. You know what's wrong? I think I've spent more money in this game than I have in Withering Waves, which I think is wrong. You know? Yeah, I don't know how many season passes I bought in the Withering Waves, unfortunately. Are we at the
Lone
point?
Syndicate said yes, all the Anbis are clones, so you got Soldier 11, which is technically Anbi as well.
Raid Nate said, Grin, don't forget your cashback.
What's cashback? What's that? Is that the one lady's thing? Yes, that's, she has a heart, right? That's her trope. Yeah, neat. We got one of her weapons at least. positives, I guess.
McFlufferkin said everyone seems to have one standard S rank curse. You have Soldier 11. I get Nekomata. My brother gets Lycan.
Fucking awesome.
And some
Curse my
VTuber I
ass.
watched got Colita.
Lycan's fire, dude. What the heck? Someone's calling Lycan a curse? Soldier is just like super limited. And then, what's her name? Fluff's got the worst of it. Fluff's got the fucking Nekomata. Which I got a couple Nekomatas too. I got like 3 soldiers though, which is wild. I wonder if she got like cracked stats when you get enough of it. Maybe Soldier's one of those characters where they release a character and then she's from Giga Broken. Maybe. Pulcher, please. Yay! Okay, we'll get some Pulchers.
Why not?
We'll get some Pulchers. Guys! I wanted to go for a weapon too. I thought we had 22k. I thought maybe. I'm being stupid. We're not good enough for this. We're not worthy. Alas, 'tis what it is. Things can always get horribly worse, so be thankful for the shit that you at least you know, we've been here before.
Lone Syndicate said my standard S rank curse is Grace, which I'm not mad to
Yeah.
have more of Grace.
But I say that's that again. People saying curse. It's like what? What you talking about curse? I think my ideal curse would be Rena though. I think Rena is one of those characters I wish I could play more. I think I got 2 copies of Rena though. So actually I'm not sure. Yeah. Do I still haven't picked my standard banner character? We were like a year and a half in. That's not true. Maybe a year and a quarter, I think. Man, 10 flies. All right, I think we're done. I think we're done doing Singapore's, even though this is gonna hurt so much faster.
McFlufferkin said my brother would trade for my Nekomata if it were possible.
Wow.
We get the opposite of our highest desired standard.
That's wild. Yeah, I'd say Nekomata is probably my highest, like the least wanted character. But now we're fine. Hey, Cat, we're back in the land of the spending. Just show me who it is.
Lone Syndicate said my Rena is M2, only one more until the name card.
That looks like an uncircumcised. Anyways, this again. We're down to 5,000 guys. It is rough. I didn't think it'd be this bad. I mean, if there is a silver lining.
Man 11,234 said yes. Spend more. Give in to the gambling.
No, thank you. Makes me want to not spend. Makes me want to like spend money on the thing that's nicer to me. But what do you call it? Yeah. It looks like we'll be doing Pebble Gain. Hey, we got a good bit of her at least. It's kind of cool.
Raidnade said for some reason the game loves giving me Coleda's engine whenever I lose 75/25.
Who's Collida again? Oh yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Dude, I can't even. It's so many bends. It's like a. That's cool. How many do we have of you? That I'm curious about, because we're kind of getting close to. To a fever pitch here. Is that all of them? I thought there was. That's 3. How many of these? That's cool. We still. I don't know if we have maxed out of her, but I think we're probably at like 4 or 5. That's kind of cool.
Lone Syndicate said I think that was M5 Pulchra.
Please come on, 3,000.
McFlufferkin said he likes rogues and similar finesse-style characters, or dual blades in Monster Hunter. So Nekomata, especially now with Pulchra, would be great for his account.
Oh, I see. So like it's a happen chance that makes it nice. Let's see what we got. Benny again. Yeah, we're not even close to being able to do the single pulls. Let's just do the single pulls for my soul, you know. I love me some dual blades in Monster Hunter. That sounds fun. Although I thought they were gonna be like hard to attack with. Like you got little tiny little stubby arms. You know what I mean? Be again. Whatever the hell the song's going off in the background. It's nice and melodic. It should be. I got knocked down. I get up again. Speaking of Billy,
Syndicate said you the residual signal grin.
You the residual signal. What does that mean? Use the Yeah, no. We'll definitely try to push this. Although I wouldn't mind getting one more poker. That would be a real cool get. Oh, yeah. Definitely gonna be Pebble Naish for the weapon. Because again, I always say this, but I like to me at least, I find the like most of these characters don't feel quite good enough until you get their weapon. I don't know. Maybe that's not true for everyone, but yeah, like getting their weapon makes them feel like, oh no, this feels like perfect, like enough. But if you don't have their weapon, oftentimes it feels like not the great. Skip. Also, King says, no, she's the first. She's Soldier Zero. The first replica is not a human or android, nor a clone. Something in between. They were made by formula they replicated. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. So wait, is Sambi Soldier Zero or is she Soldier 1? No, she's Soldier Zero. Okay, so this. Oh, I gotcha. So, I don't know if does that mean that we can't have an S-rank version of, like, other characters? Because there's not, like, unless they're going to be clones? I don't know if I love that sort of, I like it. I just hope that doesn't mean that, like, other characters can't get, like, their equivalent evolution, you know?
McFlufferkin said, I don't know if they plan for an S-rank Billy, but I could see them making a champion of the Sons of Khalidin at some point.
Yeah, the
If
grandpa.
HSR is anything to go by, it's not out of the question.
Hopefully. Please, Pokra, please, no!
Just call me Ben.
Ben again!
Or Big Ben. I'll
God,
protect
so we got like a fucking billion beds. Oh, it's the worst. Oh my god. It's so bad, dude. I think we only have 1,000 more polls. Yeah, we had 22,000. Billy has a past being OP. He's next most likely. I hope so, man. That'd be really cool. Although, yeah, I'm bothered by the Sons of Kaladin having like that badass biker dude who turned into like a monster. That would have been such a cool character to play as. But like, again, I still have not known MiHoYo to ever make like a masculine ass looking character, like a Marine vibe. It's always, yeah.
Lone Syndicate said, not sure if you saw GRINN, but I made it to Diamond rank in Rivals. Also, if you got M5 Pulcra, you're safe because you get one for free this patch.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Well, we got another one, I guess. We got more dupes, so there's that. I'm just gonna keep doing Singapore's until we get to the closest possible point. Pain, Papa Pain.
McFlufferkin said HSR made S ranks out of the first 2 free characters you get, Dragon Boy and Archer Girl.
Ooh, that's fun. But that's awesome, what do you call Lone? You got to Diamond and Marvel. That's huge, man. I think that's probably like where you can say that you've gotten to the point in which you've done enough. You know, everything else is just groovy, or gravy, I should say. Boy, this is the tough part about doing streams on Thursday where it's polls. It's kind of a bummer when you eat shit like this. I started here when the stream started. Oh, we're coming up on empty, gang. What a foolish thought that we could possibly go for her weapon. Idiot, stupid, dumb. Me. What do you call it? I could use my my special currency stuff, but I don't like doing that. At this point, it doesn't matter because we probably have Pulcra maxed out. Yeah.
If the pay
Thank
is
you.
good, why not?
Cool. We're not a furry. We are not a furry. We were furry because we had none of you, but now we have max of you. Other things would be fine, honestly. This. 2 more pulls, maybe? The bench was not the play, by the way. The bench didn't mean fucking nothing. Okay. That's our last pull. B. Skip. Alrighty. Let me see. What can we do? It's so... Fuck, man. 20k, 22k means nothing. I didn't know that they gave Astra an outfit too. Wow, I didn't know they gave multiple people an outfit. Even Evelyn? Wow. I didn't know that.
Lone Syndicate said I would have been changed location, and Grin, you got one more 10 pull.
What? I don't think so.
McFlufferkin said so it's definitely possible. They foreshadowed Billy having an S-rank SOD champion variant. Poltra proves they aren't opposed to adding more into a faction.
Ooh.
We may get Bellum and Morse, too.
Yeah, that'd be cool if Billy had to like go to a different place. Yeah, I don't know the story of things yet. We do have these, at least. Silver lining and all that. 5 more pulls. Oh, Ambi, you were my first, my first character I maxed favoritism with, or friendship with. I didn't know you felt this way. Perhaps this is a different you. I don't know. But unlucky rubber ducky, man. I
Lone
know.
Syndicate said you have 1.7k monochrome.
But can't those be spent on things that are better? Like a skin if I wanted or something? So we have to go to deep, deep pity each time. One more. $14. We are in the realm of possibilities, gang. We've been in the realm of it should happen. It's pretty good, maybe. Oh, yeah, sorry, what I was gonna say was so for this, your like special weird digitized currency, can't that be used to get other things such as yeah, like this, like outfits and stuff like that? That's why I kind of want to spend it, because maybe I see an outfit that I'm like, oh my god, it looks so great for one of my characters I like, and I have enough to buy one of those. So it's a little crummy when, yeah, no bueno. Should I do this? Is this a bad idea? Because we theoretically, you know, we'll be wasting our special currency for things that we could otherwise buy. I mean, all there is weapons, and I tend to have the weapon. They haven't really updated the weapon banner either, you know. Is it a bad idea to spend money on these? I think I want to spend this currency more than I want to put the other currency. I mean, it's kind of nice that you can get dupes here, which is neat, but I don't know. The weapons I don't really want. I think I have better versions of most of them.
Lone Syndicate said, depends, is there any engine here you want for any
character?
character?
I don't think so. Like Lycan, maybe, but I don't know if I want to build into Lycan's kit that much, you know? If there was a weapon that was really good for...
McFlufferkin said, unless you want specific standard W engines, I'd go for some EMTs.
Yeah. We can get 75. I don't know we had that many. Let's do 10. All right, gang. I'm sorry. Ooh, here we go. Single pull nation, because the 10 pull nation terrorists.
Raidmaid said you should use the residual signals on wishes. That's what I always do.
Yeah. The residual, is that what the currency that we just got from getting dupes?
King Spica said I followed you since Let It Die. I guess you was off and on Z's? I saw Wuthering Waves a lot over the months, and Z's is only 8 years old. July 4th was launched.
Zenles is only 8 years old? What you mean? I'm a little confused by that, King. But yeah, what do you hope? We played a lot of Let It Die. We kind of played it to death. So yes, another one of our furry companion lady. But yeah, we played a lot of Let It Die. We kind of played it to death. I covered it for 2 years after it had lost its like update cycle. So then 8 months. I got it. Yeah. So to me, also Zenles is only 8 months. Oh shit! Oh wow, I thought it was a year and a half. That's my bad. But yeah. We've always played gacha games as kind of like our filler game, because it's just a game that doesn't really require so much. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Let's just look at her cool animation. Thank you so much. Hey, Ambi.
Captain Ambi of Silver Squad.
Red said hail.
Does this new title
Hey,
mean
Red.
double pay?
Hey, Ambi. Good to see ya. Hey, Red, it went bad. It was real bad. We had 22,000 and pulls, and we had to go almost max pity the whole time. We got a staggering amount of bends. Holy shit, does that bear want us bad? Stop. But we got her. So now, I suppose, for the next little bit, is it this one or is it this one? This one. We're just gonna throw pebbles at this throughout the entire course. Yeah, throughout the entire update, I'm just gonna be throwing little pebbles at this, hoping to God that we get the character. We'll dump the rest of those things in here, but if our luck's anything to go off of, it'll be a real deep
King
thing.
Spike, I said I meant on and off ZZZ, since I never seen stream or videos of ZZZ.
I don't really upload videos on here anymore, King. I upload videos on a channel called Mind Palace of Madness. If you go down to the description down below, it'll take you to it. It's like a VR channel, but it's kind of the content that I quite like making. They're all like really highly edited videos, or at least they try to be. Also, who's that for? Box cutter. Also, who's good? MSM says, "What type of game do you play?" We play, we play a lot of games. We kind of go through weeks. So if someone wants me to play a game, we usually give it a whole week sometimes to do like a whole push into it. Although we kind of jump around to VR and like, honestly, maybe it's wrong, but we kind of do a lot. But we try to do right by whatever we're playing, like kind of give it a fair shake, I suppose. But yes. A nice Pulcher. Was that as Pulcher's engine? Oh, I thought the other one was Pulcher's engine with the heart. I wonder whose that was. But yes. Maybe we should be more consistent. I would like to do more VR streams, but I don't really have the VR headset that I'm using is pretty old and kind of hard for me to wear for long periods of time. So I'm hoping to upgrade for this headset that's hopefully coming out this year, but it may not, called the Valve Deckard, but who knows? It's kind of a unicorn of a VR headset. But yes. Oh man, we should watch a bunch of cat videos, or like dog videos. Watch dog videos because I'm bummed the fuck out by that, man. God damn it. Again, it's just such a contrast. And I know it's all random. It's RNGesus, this and that, but it is crazy.
Lone Syndicate said you ain't getting the engine GRINN. Also, I did manage to get R5 of Pultra engine.
McFlufferkin said 1.6 also is confirmed the end of Season 1, despite 1.7 still on the horizon.
Oh.
We likely have a rest period during 1.7 before Season 2 kicks off in
That's
earnest.
interesting. I was going to say, Lone, evacuate. No bueno. It did not work. It did not work out. Do you think we should just throw pebbles, or do you think we should... Sorry, do I think I should get more of these currency things? Spend more with this, maybe? Or just call it and like just start throwing pebbles whenever, like every day I have the monthly pass and I have something, so I'll be able to make a wish a day essentially. Maybe we'll do 7 more, just so we have an even number there, and then we'll throw pebbles. Boy, oh boy, does she at least look awesome to walk around with in? We'll go back to Evelyn. Evelyn's
King Spika
different
said, I
level.
was saying that animations of SS Anby gives us a taste of the story and some for Pulgra.
Ooh. Same for Pulcher. Yeah. I would say she does. Her animations look super sick. Where's Evelyn? I'm blind. There. Evelyn is an S tier walking around unit for no reason. It's just a vibe. You know what I mean? Just a very obvious vibe. Anyways, all right. This. Oh, all right. Again. MSM says, do you play FN? What do you mean, like Fortnite? Is that what FN means? Yes, I do not play Fortnite. I have not played. I played Save the World back in the day, which was goated, but I haven't played yet. I hear great things from Fortnite. I just haven't had the interest yet.
Catman 11,234 said, for no reason, sure GRINN, sure.
No reason, gang. Yeah, no, I haven't played Fortnite in a hot
Lone
minute.
Syndicate said, Grin, can you view my Anby and Pulchra build? I just want to
You want to flex on me? Great. Okay. Did you burn all your resin, you psychopath? You lunatic? There's like a new, like those guys don't know, there's a new like artifact requirement for these characters, like their ideal artifact. It's not by much, but yeah. But yeah, Lone said he's gonna dump all of his like resin that they gave him. That like it's like a currency that you can like dump it into like special things, like these events, like resetting your energy for the day. But yes, Lone was saying that he was gonna do that. What a lunatic if he did. this. I want to get out. You know? Like, take my money and leave. You know, it's like, now we're at the point where we can't do 10 pull. So, yeah. This and go. Boop, boop. Last one. Just end it. I'm done. I'm done. Yep. All right, gang. I'll proceed to throw pebbles at gods until something happens, but that's just... Boy, that was bad. I'm gonna vent a little bit, and then that was so bad, dude. In 22K, everything was terrible. The only thing that wasn't terrible, to not be like a complete goober about it, was the fact that we got like so many.
Lone Syndicate said the thing is, Grin, no, I didn't, because Anby having too much crit damage is a bad thing. So when I found that out, I stopped, because my Anby is like technically over 100% built.
Wow. How do I see your weird character before we start pumping resources into this sweet, sweet lady? Where are friend request things? Not friend requests. Is it this? Is it Y? Is not the Y? This? Lone. How do I see the stuff? What the? Is it Y? There. Check information, perhaps? Yes. All right, let's see Lone's stats.
Standing by.
Anby, details. A whopping 67 critical rate. Hot damn. As well as a critical damage, but I think he has more than that because her weapon gives him her critical rate, I thought, something like that. Critical damage, 270. Not terrible. I don't know her stats, so I'm really, this is like, you can't flex on me because rocks in the brain. Attack is pretty good, all that stuff. What I really want to see is this. This makes more sense to me. Yes, all right. Could be better, but not terrible. Crit rate, actually, that's pretty good. Honestly, it's hard to beat. Critical damage, you could get a lot more into going to critical damage, but not bad with and also penetration ratio may not be, well, penetration ratio is also good, but still not perfect. Critical rate 2, damage as well. We got 1 into HP, but that's not bad. Critical rate on the base cup. Ooh, that could definitely be improved, Lone. But I guess you already have too much, yeah, that's what you're saying. Like, you already have too much critical rate, so what's the point? But you could get attack percent in that, too. Attack percent
King
on
Sparker
that.
said I meant the videos from Thea Channel and an Eve, and Trigger has a unique rig to them, aka Jiggle.
I mean, the video from their channel and Eve Trigger has unique rig, them, aka Jiggle. Okay. Oh, I see. Not the
Lone
videos on YouTube.
Syndicate
Gotcha.
said after all the buffs, my Anby has around 89% crit rate and 245% crit damage. Her cutoff is 210% crit damage before she starts losing DPS.
Okay, let me take a picture of that just so I don't lose it. But yeah, Anby has like a false crit rate. Like, you can't see her actual crit rate. People are complaining about that, where like she doesn't activate her critical rate until you do a thing, which is funny. Honestly, if you can get that much crit rate that easily, maybe her artifact set is like better to not go with then, because you can apparently get critical rate quite easily. Or maybe that's why you're able to get so much critical rate. I don't know. But doesn't it also give you critical damage, critical rate? No, it gives you attack as well. That's not bad. Is it better than the 30? Depends on how easily you can affect someone with Electro. I think that's pretty easy to apply Electro to people as her, but who knows? Anyways, is that her signature weapon? God, it looks cool. Anywho, let's, yeah, no, it looks great. Sorry, I was going to say, there are things that could be improved. I don't mean to be, it's just kind of, I'm doing the thing that you did with my AI art, where I know you just want me to be like, he's fucking sick, but I do want, like, to me, I'm like, you said she's 100% perfect. I want to see critical damage, critical rate, attack percent, 3, like, this one's good. This one, you got 3 into critical rate. It'll be better if it was in critical damage, but that to me is, that is good. The HP percent can fuck off, but that's fine. The flat attack, whatever. But that 3 out of 3 into a like valued stat, like attack damage, critical damage, but then you have ones like this, which are a little spread thin. Not bad stats, but then there's one like this, a little spread. Actually, that's not bad. That one's probably fine. This one, again, can get more of that, less penetration ratio, more critical damage. Maybe Lone is playing like Mega Brain, and he knows like critical damage has a fall off period, so penetration ratio actually is better. If that's good, that's crazy. That's wild. But this is the character that I know nothing about, and I want to see how to build her. Also, my
Lone
god, back
Syndicate
problems.
said the engine give 30% electric damage, so it's better to run attack or pen ratio percent.
Ooh, okay. So if you have her engine to go attack, Lone, can you link me videos that like would teach me how to build the character at the optimal level? I'm still trying to find a character, like a channel that does that, and no channel really does it, which bothers me. I just want a channel to basically be like, hey, the best optimal endgame stats are this level of critical damage, try to get as close as possible to that. This level of critical rate, try to get as close as possible to that. This level of attack percent, try to get as close as possible to that. And this is how we're going to achieve those things. And then go into being like, okay, the reason why we choose critical damage on our last piece is because she scales off it, and that's a skill that she wants more of. But instead, so many people basically just say, like, put, like, attack percent in this one, but then there's, like, variables like Lone saying, where, like, if you have a weapon, it's fine, but if your weapon gives you a ton of electro damage, that's nice to know, like a channel that covers those bases. A lot of the channels I see that don't necessarily do that, they kind of give you a graph and they kind of just tell you what to put things into, but I don't know why I'm putting them into or how to adjust if I don't have the right things. But let's see. This character, I also am wondering if I can get away with adding a stun. The stun? No, I probably won't.
Lone Syndicate said no channel really goes into this level of detail, Grin. I have had to watch several different videos to know all I know, and it not all in one place.
Okay. Can you tell me that, Lone, if that's not too much of a pain, to just tell me, like, what I should shoot for Pulchra and for Ambi, of, like, how much critical I want? I do plan to hopefully get a weapon, but I guess we'll use your hair every fucking week. I can just ask you when we eventually play Wither Waves, or when Zenles. But let me see your base stats, because I do want to start building my character. Great. Impact. I don't know what you really want to build for her besides impact and critical rate and critical damage. Maybe like energy recharge would be nice as well. But very cool. Character like back problems. The character like golly. All right. Now it becomes the most riveting part of the stream, where we dump resources into a character that we got. Even though she doesn't have a weapon, so I'm kind of scared.
Need something?
But yeah. Where is she? You're my friend and you betrayed me. Okay.
Only the touch me.
Where are you? Am I blind? Yes, always this. All right. Let's do this. Did I do good and get enough points to level this character up day one, or am I bad at math? This is always the meme on the channel. I say I prepared for them, but did I account for every variable? Maybe. Yes. Yes, and yeah, let's go. I'm not the worst. Let's fucking go. Boom.
Lone Syndicate said I ain't a furry, but for Pulchra Wood I'd make an exception. I try it one time.
As we always say, there is a level of furry where there's like dog, like actual dog, and then human, and then there's like cat ears, and then it just progresses. Pulchra is getting a little bit deeper in the weeds. Okay. It's like a drug where like weed is over here and heroin, and I think Pulchra, it might be cocaine. Okay. But hey, there we go. Bang. What's the orientation which I should level up her skills? Suggested. We want that. Scale this one. Yes. Bang. 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 Dude, I have so many resources for this stuff. Yeah, I've been using what's her name, Ambi, to like level up myself for such a long time.
Said Smash.
Smash, yeah, Fluff. Fluff, given the name Fluff, is a resident fantastic furry. An absolute fantastic representation of the community. This. Good time, good people, all that. I like I just like the whole like I'm not, but
Lone Syndicate said also Pulchra has inspired me to try doing some furry art.
Ooh, I feel like that'd be tough, man, with the like fur and that shit. I feel like it'd be difficult. Bang. And boom. Nope. We might full send her just because it's just fun. I mean, how many? I have fucking 17 of these things. Yeah, just to be like, fuck it. Also weird. It's weird. Really? Oh, I forgot the big Pooba, which is her actual weapon. There we go. Or her basic attack. I was wondering, I feel like I missed something, but yeah. We skipped past, like, why are we leveling up her melee? I thought that was a whole big thing that she does. Melee is to build stacks. So you have to melee. But I'm being dumb. Yeah, dude, I was naive. I thought like I was like, hey, maybe we can think about like going on Bernice, or maybe we can like do, no, we are at 0-0, like -0-0. We need to like just build up currency again. Pain. Yeah, I guess we'll put some points into this now. We're finally starting to get depleted on our resources. The worst part about
Light
it.
Syndicate said, Grin, can I help you get Burnus?
You help me get Bernice? What you mean? I want Bernice, buddy, but I want you to have to pay. Buy yourself something nice. Forget about little old me. What do you call it? Let us go here, and I'm gonna do the auto stuff. I'm probably not gonna be able to play anything with her, unfortunately. I'll probably just put her in my Evelyn team, which is so cracked that it can basically sustain everything, sustain anything. How do I do this again? It has like an auto thing here. Doesn't it have an auto equip feature? Equip all? There we go. Slap whatever she might want on there. Good. For now. It's okay. Oh, that's cool. It gets critical rate. Yeah, that makes sense. This base. Let's grab these two. All right. God, she looks cool. All right. Finally, we can play a video game. Sorry. Jump over here.
Nothing beats
Buy
caffeine
this.
on a lazy afternoon.
All right, gang. I gotta use the washroom, and then we'll play a video game. Sorry.
You know, coffee
One
is
second.
not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
Catman 11234 said grin piss grin piss. McFlufferkin said better pull an S rank hand washing.
I pissed all over my hands just to spite
King
you.
Spika said, can you please check my last message, please?
Sure, what's happening? What do you say? Oh, my UID is that highlight as Astra, Mayabi, Sukaku, Eve is a work in progress. Billy Anby is my favorite character. That's why they are there. Gotcha. Makes sense. I was gonna say, can you add me? It's just at the bottom of the screen right there. Hopefully you can see it. It's more work for me to type in that shit right now and pause the stream and do that. But you send me a friend request, I'll accept it and check it out. But yes, let us go over here and what are we doing? We are going to yeah, we don't. I guess we do need electro parts to start leveling her up a little bit more. Yeah, I do want to like send her, like fully send her, kind of. So, probably a good idea to do that. Oh, I didn't even think about that. We also, yeah, let's do that too. I guess I forgot. We also,
Eradicate all
I have.
Asset
Yeah,
with
I actually,
switch.
Polka actually might be the character I'll be able to max out more.
Or hiring me for a job.
All right, let's see. I actually haven't looked at her constellations yet, so I have no idea if it's going to work out. When dealing damage, enemies afflicted by binding trap increases own critical rate by 10%. Okay, not terrible. Sounds pretty good. While in the Hunter Gate state, the core passive Hunter Instinct, Polkara's attack is increased by an additional 10%. Okay, so it just buffs her up too. Sounds solid. I guess her Hunter state is when she has max thing, she's like jumping around, so that's going to increase her like, when she's stunning, she's also going to be dealing damage. Just basic stat increase. Noise. And this. You got a name card for Polkara. reduces energy cost of activation for EX special. That's huge. Rendering claw flashback. That's great. That's really good. I wish more skills had that, or more perks were like that in the game. Make them more efficient. More scaling. And lastly, the thing that makes her a useful character for everybody. Special attack, Rendering Claw. Nightmare Shadow's damage is increased by 15, and the number of times it repeatedly attacked can be triggered is increased by 2. Oh, that's awesome. So it doesn't just debuff them, it actually increases the amount that it hits. Additional ability. This is what makes her, I think, crazy. Business Partner's Binding Trap effect also now applies to all damage types, not just
Lone
Aftershock.
Syndicate said R back to Rivals Grin. It took so much blood, sweat, and tears to get to Diamond. I was getting wreck on DPS as magic. Then I heard your voice and it said, use the squirrel loan, and I locked in.
The squirrel will save you. Oh, so that's cool. We got to her thing. Dude, none of them go crazy. My favorite nameplate is easily Benny. Benny boy. Benny boy, where are you? Look how fucking cool Ben looks. Ben looks fire. Imagine a fucking S-rank version of Ben that looks like that, dude. Fucking wild looking. God, looks so cool. Back to poker. Yeah, I want you to review me. I don't know enough about this game to be a good reviewer channel. This is gonna be me gassing you up, essentially. Also, I don't know enough. It'll be a bad review. But what do you call it then? Now, let's see if we have enough to level up you, which I think I can actually use, because I think we did get her weapon. Question is, did I prepare enough stun materials? I kind of half-assed her because I wasn't sure if we were going to get it. You know? Critical flaw of mine, we kind of expect failure, but it still hurts when we get smacked. You know? Case in point, the whole stream. I need to tap into some of my special resources. No, we got it. Nice. I didn't plan badly. All right, one thing I want to see. Do we have her weapon? Can y'all help me with this one? Which is their weapon? Is it the paper cutter thing? Damn, we only got 2 copies? Shit. Upon launching Aftershock, the equipper's physical damage is increased, but that's not bad. I think this is it. Does it tell you whose the thing this is? No, I want to equip it. Equip.
King Spica said I meant if you could review my builds, that's why I sent my UID.
Yeah, no, I'm saying King, if you add
Lone
me.
Syndicate said favorite cinema art is Caesar's Second Burnus.
Caesar's Second Burnus. Yeah, but I haven't seen Caesar's yet. I bet it's crazy. But I was gonna say, for you, King, I was gonna say it's easier for you to type in my UID than for me to pause the stream and then type in yours. So if you just tell me when you sent the friend request for my UID, which is in the bottom right corner right there, and that's easier for me to do that way. Because otherwise I gotta pause the whole stream and do that, which is quite the bit. Let's overclock that. Overclock. Boom. How do I unlock you again? No, why?
McFlufferkin said I didn't get much sleep, but I need a shower, and we may be going out for a day-belated dinner for my brother.
Ooh, enjoy your time.
As the kiddos say, I may be cooked.
I may be cooked. Enjoy. Hopefully you have a great time if you have to go, Fluff.
Bolty said sup.
What's good, Bolty? Bolty, I am so glad you missed most of this, buddy. It was a bad time. It was so not good. Again, I always hate not being fair a little bit. We did get a ton of A ranks, but the raw character, it was Ben. It was just Ben and Ben and Ben again. Yeah. Anyways. Our poker is going to be more built than the other lady. Do I? Yeah, I do. Let's go. One more. Nice. Her weapon's fully leveled up. I'll just slap on whatever the game suggests. Because yes, do whatever you're going to do. There we go. Am I crazy? Will she not be able to utilize that one thing that I was hoping for? No, she's very selfish in requiring that one thing. Damn, although I do have a lot of Astras. Yeah, but not a lot of people use that apparently. Shit. Dang it. I'm sad that she can't use the one set, this set. But yeah, basic attacks, dash attacks, and yeah, it doesn't use. Yeah, fucking damn it. Shit. I hate it. Yeah, we definitely need more of yeah. What does Astras do again? We got tons of Astras.
McFluffican said, I'm guessing you may be skipping the next few banners, seeing as this one drained your spare reserves.
Yes. I mean, we might try to go for the follow-up character. I would like to get Bernice, but I think it's just... I don't know, man. Yeah, the other character with the anomaly seems a little bit more interesting. Yeah, not anomaly, whatever anomaly is what it's called. That one seems a little bit neater, just maybe because she's new, but it's also because she's void. Granted, I do have a lot of fire teams, so it's not like that wouldn't work, and Bernice would complete my fire team, or my physical team in a weird way. But I was literally asleep the whole day. Felt super knocked out today with a bit of a headache. What happened? What caused that? You getting slightly sickly? People be dropping like flies around me. Does anybody know if this is viable for Pulchra? Or nah, you're like shooting yourself in the foot. When any squad member field time stacks that with Astra, a max of this many stacks. Each stack of Astra increases your damage dealt by the character entering the field. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's...
McFlufferkin said Vivian might be an ether equivalent to Bernice.
Yeah.
So perhaps see if her personality is appealing once you get to the Season 1 epilogue.
Oh!
Lone Syndicate said, is what viable for Pulchra?
Sorry, is the Astra Yao set viable for Pulchra or no? It said that that's like a suggestion, but not a lot of people use it, so I figure it's an option, but not a strong option. Let's play a little bit, and then I'll see if I want to just dump more points into the one thing, because I don't know what the reason for me not putting the points in there would be. Like, we still have points like this to dump in there, which we have 60 of, but like, it's doing it now and doing it later doesn't really matter. Like, we're going to do it at some point, so yeah, but yeah. Also, it doesn't feel bad wishing on the weapon banner, like hoping for the best. But let's jump over to...
Eradicate all evil.
That's what we needed. So I'm trying to think of what we needed. We need more electro units. It's the only thing that we kind of need.
Lone Syndicate said you can use it, but there are better options.
Better options, yeah. But that's always the thing that I always like seeing is like by how much. Like that's what I was worried. That's what I was wondering when I seen the damage for what is her name, Sambi. But it wasn't by a lot, like it was by a 2% difference, and you have to waste a ton more resin with an artifact set that I already have a ton of because I have a lot of stunner characters. So to me, it was just like, oh, that doesn't seem like it works perfectly. That's my Jane Doe team. This is my... Okay, so this is the dream.
McFlufferkin said Pulchra also wants the new disk drive that S0 Anby, Trigger, and potentially Hugo want, as Pulchra is an aftershock stunner.
Pulchra also wants a new disk drive that Sambi, Trigger, and potentially Hugo want. Pulchra is... Yeah. So, yeah, the new disk drive set. I know that's our ideal
King
set, but for right now...
said check the recommendations discs, it's the right ones.
Check the recommended disc or the right... Oh, yeah. Did you send me that thing, by the way? But maybe before we should start this... No, yeah, I'll do that before we start this. Did you send me the account thing? This friend added... Yeah, I don't know if you sent me it, King. Yeah, King. I'm not sure if you sent me the thing. The friend request. Or maybe I'm at the wrong place to see friend request. I got Syndicate here. I wonder why it gives me Syndicate, even though we're already friends. Is it maybe different people? Oh, I'm logging in now. Gotcha. Okay. I'll give you some time then. Let's jump to this. I'm going back and forth. I kind of want to just spend those 60 pulls on the weapon banner. That'd be done.
McFlufferkin said in the meantime, impact, physical, or crit discs are good for her.
Oh, yeah. It probably, again, it's one of the things where it's going to be like a slow burn of love. But anyways, this is what I was going to say. This, to me... Wait, can I adjust? I don't think I did the right thing. Yeah, click this. Nope. Start this. Click config, then modify. There we go. All right. So,
I'm here, so we're good.
The dream is going to be Sambi.
Awaiting you.
Where the fuck are you? I'm blind.
Did you pick me? Hey, don't look down on
Time for some... I'm
Did I
here.
pass her already?
Looking for
There.
Jesus.
Jesus. Sambi. Then, what's her name? our girl who I haven't played in a year. Ah, shit. Now that we got Pulchra, it's all a mess. I wanted to put Rena here, but maybe that's not a good idea. I still have a Rena that I want to level up and play with, but maybe that's a bad idea.
Touch me.
No, Polkra's probably better than Rena.
Only the brave.
And in fact, it's probably better to go
Touch me, too.
Rena and Polkra rather than Chin-Shi.
Let me finish my cup of
I still don't have the reason why I wanted to get Sambi was because of Chin-Shi, because she's been in my fucking party doing nothing for a million years. Damn you, Chin-Shi. They fully left you behind and shit. Not really, just not perfectly fit anywhere.
Looking for intel? Or
Is this
hiring
stupid?
me for a job?
I feel like Rena gives us penetration ratio. We don't need. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe the stun damage is annoying to not have happen. I don't fucking know, dude. Although she does theoretically increase the stun damage, and shield just makes it so that people can get stunned faster. So we'll try it. We're probably not gonna be able to deal damage because these characters are not fully built. Also, what a nice rain. Also, yeah, everyone's fine. Nice. Yeah, I didn't check out this, by the way. Yeah, stun character or support character. Awesome. That means she can be plugged in with anybody, which is cool. Was this? Yeah, she just needs an attacker, which Sambi is. And then she, what's her thing? Character from the same faction as well as who is an attacker. Gotcha. Yeah, you're most likely going to be using a stunner and an attacker consistently. So we'll try that. And then, oh, I didn't think about this. Do we have a new Bang Boo? Yes. Yeah, that's probably worth doing. I have well, I don't know if I have a lot, but I have some Bang Boo pulls. Select. Do we not have an Electro Bang Boo available? Wow, usually we always do.
Lone Syndicate said no new Bang Boos till next patch.
Okay, then I guess I'll hold off. Also, Jesus Christ, keep fucking up the thing. Can you go to your profile? Yeah, it's right there. It's just right at the bottom. Can you not see the my UID? It's 10014600616. Felt like a robot there, but hey, this Electro. No, this. Okay, fuck it. We have a nice guy with us. Who cares? All right, we should be doing no damage because we do not have a weapon on her, so it's just to feel it out.
McFluffican said the plug boo would be good paired with Sambi and a second electric agent.
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Huh?
Man, we're training a lot of attacks.
Together we flip the switch. Understood. Here.
Special sneak attack.
Great timing.
Switch to the right character. God damn it. I fucked that up a little bit. She's doing no damage, but she kind of shouldn't be. But she's stunning. We're stunning the shit out of
Round
things.
them up.
Some of this.
Who's the boss now? A little gift.
Now you pay.
Still not stunned. Well, shit, we have no things right. I'm like, why aren't they stunned? Because we have no art back on them. Of course they're not stunned.
In position. It's time.
This.
You walked right into this one.
It could work.
Huh?
May not be ideal, but if you want to stun the world,
All right,
it might
I'll
work out.
take over.
Wide open.
No.
You're up.
Ah, fuck it, sure.
Move it.
Let's play a little.
Roger. Now you pay.
Yeah, we're doing no
Slow
damage,
that
which
down.
is kind of funny, but yeah. Thank you, Bolty. Appreciate that. Bolty wrote down the code for you, King.
Off balance.
We're still doing like 6K,
Now you pay. With plus, yeah?
even without a weapon. No weapon.
Here it goes.
I don't know what
Perfect
her ult
shot.
does.
Make it
I really
fun
didn't look
for
at this
me.
character. I didn't think I would get it. I had very little hope
The perfect conduit.
that we get like a C6, but I mean,
This
yeah.
play is mine.
Woof.
Stay focused.
Easy work. Huh?
Oh, she's already stunned,
This will
sorry.
cost extra.
I wish swapping the characters in this game does feel pretty shitty sometimes. I'm playing ZZZ, it's so much nicer having it on the D-pad instead of you're kind of trying to
What you
cycle in
deserve.
these weird ways.
Wide open. It's time. In position.
Not fucking sure this.
You're round them up.
Maybe, yeah, maybe Reno is best because it almost, man, we're getting a
Mindable
ton of assists. Maybe it's just because we're playing like a certain character. I'm not sure.
Off balance.
This is the experience that we'll probably be experiencing.
What you
if I was
deserve,
playing.
understood.
We're not dealing with damage.
Here comes the verdict.
Bang, bang, bang. Let me tell you, we're stunning the world.
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Wanna recharge? Loyalty.
Who would have thought doing an endgame activity with no damage is rough?
Yep. Huh?
Yeah, also I think Rena's able to tap into her like I think it's whenever you activate your ults. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, we don't want to lose out on materials. Let's say complete. Let's go to our actual A team. Actually, not our A team. It's more like our A+ team. Maya B is our A team. All right, let's bang these out fast. Before we do that, let's go this and let's go to modify. Let's change out you for anybody else. It literally can be anybody else. Sure, let's use the butler guy. Well, I still haven't leveled. Good stuff. Okay, now let's go for actual team, which is...
McFlufferkin said Pultra is a bit lacking in animations, but she makes up for it with all of that aftershock. I'm gonna need to build a good squad for her with Nekomata and... Lucy, I think, was recommended.
Ooh. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah,
Lone Syndicate said you don't loss out on materials for clearing
All
slowly.
exits are now sealed.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay, that's nice. It's just kind of like you could do better. Dude.
Gotcha. Securing the
This is much better. This is my happy place.
Don't even try.
I'm here.
Gotcha
now. Watch.
Ah, damn it. Fuck that. Cycle up.
I'll manage
And
this.
swapping catches sometimes feel like shit. Sometimes when you switch to lighter, you don't get the special effects like the charge up thing.
Who's next?
Finish
All
it
exits are now sealed.
now. Not the best rotation. Could have been better, but yeah. Dude, I cannot wait until they give us an Astro set skill set, like a thing to use. Cause dude, I'm gonna dump all of my resin in it. It's just gonna be a mess. I'm sitting on like a bunch of energy that I just have not used. I'm gonna go nuts.
I'll take over.
Be gone!
A little bit of an overkill.
Bring it. I'm not done here.
Our champion deserves a rest. I'll manage this.
Gotcha now.
Come on, baby! Let's say, go to the right person, please. The guy's almost dead to our left.
I won't.
Easy assist. Go, 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 go. Dead. Didn't end it on the snap. The snap ending is where it's peak. The Plug Boo would be good paired with Sambi and the second Electro character. Yeah, I do think that because I got Polkra and because I got Sambi, because we had to go so fucking hard in this banner, it's almost like now we have an Aftershock team, whether I like it or not. like, I was maybe hoping to snag Ambi, maybe not get Polkra and be like, alright, we'll wait for the other character. But now it's like, no, you will not be able to get another team because you have no resources. So you're better off just dumping it like it's like unfortunately it's kind of like the sunken cost fallacy. but yes, I hope it's not that bad. But I wonder if you sent the thing. What's good, Lord?
Lord Blazefire 1985 said, "Yo, Grin. I'm back from walking and playing Monster Hunter Wilds.
Ooh, nice.
I saw the thumbnail, quite something I say.
It's a lot. It's a little bit.
McFlufferkin said the Steam game recording playlists I sent have a decent amount for both Z's and Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I was about to say, everyone's been so sweet. Everyone's given us so much gameplay to watch. Cat gave us some edited gameplay too. What do you call it? Lone? I think I'm not sure if we looked at all of his Marvel gameplay. Fluff has given us a ton too. We're good. We got some background gameplay for background gameplay. But I will say we also do like sometimes when there's like new events or like live streams with like E3 and stuff like that. So we'll definitely listen to those, like watch those too, because it's something that we can kind of react to. But I love the I love that. I love the fact that I can like we can show the community your guys' fun gameplay and what you guys get up to. There you are, King. What's good, King? All right, let's see what King be cooking. Where are you, King? Why? Check information. All right, let's see. I do not know nothing about this game. Why do you have Sambi as at a base? Oh, my buddy. Billy, hell yes.
I have 2 guns.
Do you have Billy maxed out?
Accuracy.
Oh, you don't? Interesting. I've heard people say Billy's actually one of like the sleeper character, like OP characters in the game, which he has been for a while, I think. Which is why I'm like, make him 5-star and make it just crazy. But he's the coolest looking character, especially if you take off the jacket. He looks crazy cool. You got Astra, hell yeah. You got Miami. You got Evelyn. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of, honestly, guys. If I could go back in the time and tell myself something, I'd say characters you could not skip in order of not skipping is Maya B, Astra, because she's so simple to play, and then Caesar and Evelyn. Sorry, Evelyn.
Lone Syndicate said, "Oh yeah, the thumbnail grin. When you say it's too much, are you talking about your definition of too much or
I'm
my
talking
definition?"
about like it's. I'm not known for my perversion. I'm known for you guys going being crazy, down bad, all that stuff, and me having to be like, chill, guys, chill. So for me and my bashful self, it's a little much. And again,
Lord Blazefire 1985 said the crazy thing is I was LVL 15 to 20, then LVL 20 to 40 in MH1. Dame, I heart multiplication.
Yeah. You were running it. But what was I gonna say? To me, it's again, in my head, Ambi is a younger looking character, so the only way that I can make her look less young is by adding some really well endowed features, which makes it kind of a little bit more risque. but alas, and again, I know, Lone, you're like, tits mean nothing to me, whatever. But YouTube definitely cares, and people who aren't so
McFlufferkin said the latest TWP recordsings for Wilds also features co-op with Red.
Oh, nice.
I'm quite happy with how easy the Steam game recording is to use.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Although Z's causes my browser to act odd whilst recording it.
Yes, because...
Lone Syndicate said I would also add Yanagi and Burnis to the list of must summons, or at least very good summons.
Yeah, sorry. The list I was going to say was... well, to wrap up that one point, I was going to say the reason why your browser...
Balti said that thumbnail goes wild.
Thanks. I was going to say the reason why your browser's getting weird when you're recording, Fluff, is because there's a built-in RDM, whatever it's called. Same thing with NVIDIA's like GeForce Sync thing where you can record your gameplay. If you have like Netflix open, it will not open. I find it really stupid because, it's like there are recording softwares that can record this, so it's weird that you're going out of your way to make it like less useful. So if you happen to have a browser and you're wanting to watch Netflix while you're gaming or something like that, you can't. You can't if you have that recording thing enabled, which is shitty. So that's kind of the confliction there. But I was going to say to the...
King Spica said I was saying Enby and Billy is my favorite. Eve is a work in progress. My best is the other 3. I think Eve is good for now.
You like Sukaku, or do you make Sukaku because of Maibi? Gotcha. Yeah, Maibi and Sukaku are great. I'm not sure if I have enough of my Sukaku to actually make her like good. I don't know if I have constellations of her. But this is what I care about.
Lord Blazefire 1985 said I'm not judging. I don't care if you guys like manly character with 6-pack or a female character who is, you know.
What do you mean? What? It's crazy. Oh yeah. For me, it's...
McFlufferkin said it only happens with ZZZ. Other Steam games don't screw with it, from my experience.
Huh. Weird. I wonder if Zenles has some sort of... I never had any issues with Zenles with my recording software, but it costs $60 though, so... tough, but yeah. Let's see. I don't know like stats. All I know is like this. Solid. It's okay. Again, it's not bad. Critical damage, 2 into critical damage, 1. That's probably as good as you're gonna get. My dumbass, because I play Woowa,
Catman
is like, critical damage, critical damage, critical damage.
11234 said Evelyn looks like she'll come to my lemonade stand and buy a cup while she pats my head and calls me sweet.
Yeah, honestly. As much as I want to be like crazy statement, actually fair. Ooh, 2 into defense, though. Not bad. Got critical damage in there, a little bit of attack. It's also a percent, which is not bad. Penetration ratio, not terrible, but could be better. Critical damage, penetration. That one's great. That one's perfect, essentially. It's not, maybe you could go like critical damage 10 times and like 1 more into critical rate, but penetration rate attack, that's not a bad piece at all. And now we get the thing. Critical damage, this is where people go to die. Yeah, 2%, flat attack, tough, pain, HP, pain, defense, also pain. Penetration ratio, kind of good, but what are you going to do? It's at least it's critical damage. Anomaly proficiency, good. Critical rate, decent. Flat attack, and 1 pen. It's rough. The anomaly proficiency, I don't think she cares as much about, and the attack, flat attack, is you hate to see it. You hate to see it. But again, I'm probably like me, King, where like I'm waiting for the artifact, her like actual artifact set to come out, so that I want to like invest heavily into her. But she looks great, anyways. So it's not bad. Now I got 2 fire attack. That's tough, and you got HP. You got 2. It's not bad. It's not bad. Dude, I don't even. I here I am like talking shit. I'm not talking shit. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just trying to say like, hey, do I'm sure mine's not better, but let me see real quick.
I'll protect you from any danger.
How are mine? Attack percent's not terrible. That's not bad. Actually, really good. We got 14 into critical damage. 2 into. That's not bad either. Not bad. Attack percent. That one's not great. That's terrible. Defense twice. Disgusting. We hate it. That one's bad. That one could be improved. This one's not good. No, this one's terrible as well. This one's not bad. That's pretty bad.
Said, can check my Miyabi, Yanagi, and Bernice. I believe they're featured on my profile, as they're my current go-to Disorder Squad.
Let's see. I didn't know this would turn into a account reviewing session, but hey, let's rock. Where is Fluff? There at the bottom. This. Check info. Let's see. What did you say? Miyabi? Yo, Yanagi.
Lone Syndicate said, yo, I just used a team with Bernice, Caesar, and Pultra, and it slapped like I could use Bernice and Pultra can proc the nitro fuel.
Bernice, Caesar, and Pulchra. Oh, weird. I thought I could see Bernice and Pulchra popping off, because they're both just like going to be doing additive damage and stunning the shit out of things, along with playing any character that can stack a lot. Probably Aftershock Lady, Sambi. I feel like that team would be okay. But dude, fucking any character you throw in with Bernice is crazy. Again, if you're not wanting like gameplay, going for like Caesar, Astra, Bernice, and probably this future Ether character, you're gonna be eating so good, dude. All right, let's rickety rock. Let's see this. All right, we have rough defense and penetration ratio. We hate it. Defense. Not bad. Critical. It's a little rough. It's not bad though. It's just the defense wasn't there. It wouldn't be terrible. We got percentages on the attack. Anomaly proficiency, 2 critical damage. Pretty good. Actually, it's not terrible at all. 2 into. I don't know. Any piece that you got 2 plus into critical damage, I think is a good ass piece. Tough. This one's tough. Defense, attack percent, got a little bit of critical damage. Could be better. Again, it's not to say that it's bad. It's just to say that like, there's an improvement that could be made here. When you're at like 90%, like you got 80% of your things, that's where I'm like, you fucking don't have to worry about it. You get 90% success, 80% success, you're good. 2 into critical damage, 1 and 2 flat attack and defense and anomaly. Could be better, but still not bad. Again, critical defense is just something that keeps your head up above water, I think. 2 into that. 3 into that. Nice. Actually, no, that's terrible. It's a terrible piece. Not great for Bernice. I feel like Bernice could be improved, but I also don't have Bernice, so maybe
Lone
this is the meta.
Syndicate said, I haven't fully dedicated myself to farm the best disc for my Evelyn, because I don't want to do all that work to replace item later.
Amen. I think the same thing. I think the exact same thing, where I'm like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to get after it.
McFlufferkin said my disc builds aren't optimal, but they have been working well.
Well, a lot of things will work well. That's the thing. Like, you don't need optimal, but it is, to me, I don't know. I find it cool when you see someone who is, like, clearly just dumped. Like, there's diminishing returns, like, where you, like, build a character that's sufficient. But then someone's like, I'm going to burn, just to get that last 30%, I'm going to dump all my resources in there. Like, months in resources you could be spending on another team. And he just goes to town, you know? That's the shit that kind of like, yeah, let's go. All right, let's see. This is your Grace. Oh, you haven't even leveled. You haven't even, okay. She doesn't even have leveled up artifacts. Granted, these ones aren't great, so I get the thing.
Let's
Good
start
enough
the experiment.
is the name of the game. I didn't know you had Chang Li. Well, again, you probably told me. My dumping information because too much brain juice. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we have to make a choice. All right, do we take the remaining essence that we have? This is what I'm referring to because I can't words very well. Take the remaining points that we have up here, spend them on this, and dump them into the weapon banner? Or should I just throw pebbles at gods and hope each day? Nope. Okay. Tomorrow? Nope. Okay. Maybe? Okay, it's not the right weapon. Okay! Or... and as you start to wilt like a flower after day of nothing, and you don't get it, that'd be so painful. What do we think? Yeah, it bugs out from time to time. Okay. King says my best character I built is Astra. Was Astra shit? Yeah, that's what I probably should have looked at. Was shit. That's what I'm doing with Chang Li. Just dumping.
Lone
Yeah,
Syndicate said rip the band and off Grin, let it rip.
Let it rip. I know Lone's always that chaotic. Send it. Go. More. Also, I need to start drinking my coffee, or else I'm not going to sleep tonight. Whew.
Catman 11,234 said throw darts at a board.
Throw darts at the board? Cat? Okay, we got 1 and 1. Nong says full stand. Nong. I know Nong doesn't play these games. So Nong is like, fuck it up. Like,
McFlufferkin said my grace isn't a high priority. As I said, I'll need to update my showcase. Miyabi and Yanagi, Chingy, Zhu Yuan, and Nicole are my main squads currently.
Well, that's the thing that I'm kind of at Fluff. Like, I almost kind of, it sounds fucked up, and I'm sorry for people who are, like, wanting more, but, like, I wouldn't be upset if there was, like, a grace period or, like, a soft period, but the developers are so fucking good about making characters, like, so intriguing or interesting in some capacity, you know? Or it's, like, kind of frustrating a little bit to where you're like, I kind of want all of them, you know what I mean? And there's no real time to recover, because you kind of go back, like, I wish they didn't give back-to-back characters so much that were, like, super indicative to want each other. Like, I wish there was more of a gap. Because, yeah, that's the thing that's kind of shitty. What's happening? What's this? We're not going to accept that weird pop-up that I just got. What the heck? All right, the vote was 2 for, 3 against. Let's do it in waves. Let's just do 10 pulls and see. Oh. Please. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I want to try to, like, get a close, like, please. Weapon banner.
Lone Syndicate said my best builder rank is by far my Corrin, then my best build S rank would probably be my Burnus.
Is it the one though? What? Is it the one though? Is it? It could get weapon banner means nothing, guys. Is it the one?
McFlufferkin said we need more new A ranks to spice up the rate up variety.
Yeah, that'd be, yeah, I agree. Is that hers? Is that it? I think it looks like it. Like, that's it.
Bolty said,
Let's go. Oh, I think, is that it? I think that's it. I don't know. I think that looks right. That looks kind of right. I look, who else has fins? Is that it? I hope that, why we let it down. That's why we let it rip, Grin. Oh, I mean, it's still shit. It is. Okay, thank God. Okay, I mean, it's still shitty that we have to eat shit so much, but at least we're done. At least, like, we've made it at the other side. We're done. We're fair. We got Pokora. We got Sambi. We're okay. I was gonna hate sitting there. Again, it's just agony because you're like, I could literally be wishing on nothing. Like, the weapon banner means nothing, so the weapon banner is hell. Oh my God, dude. And we got another weapon for Pokora? Hell yeah. Oh my God. So now we are on, like, full ration mode. Even though... Nah, I'm tempted to throw pebbles at Bernice's banner to see, because that would be such a good get. But yeah, nice. box cutter. Yeah, also having to build Bernice is going to be a lot of work. We got 2 box cutters. Nice. That's a huge win. But yeah, having to build Bernice would be a little bit
Lone
much.
Syndicate said my prey on your downfall may have failed on the character banner, but came through on the weapon banner.
Corin again.
Is there something I can do for you?
Also,
Anything
speaking
at
of
all?
a character that I would like another S rank of, the 2 to my top of the list probably Billy and Corin. Corin would be awesome to see like a fucking full on. I do hope they change them though. I don't like the idea that they just kind of like give them a new outfit. I would like to see if like Corin became like pseudo adult like, you know, or whatever, like some sort of variant of that, not rather than them just getting new costumes. If you think about it, we kind of paid for a skin that gives them powers for Sambi. Anyways, all right. Oh, dude, that's just yes, yes. I think as much as I want Bernice. I do think it's probably a better idea for us to wait for the other person because I don't really. I mean, no, it's not a bad idea to put her in the one team. That's the only thing that was shitty about Polka is I don't think she works in my Jane Doe team because I don't think she does.
McFlufferkin said watch Corin turn her teddy into an exosuit or something.
Oh, that'd be so sick, dude. Oh my god. I would love it if Billy got SMGs instead of his revolvers. Or maybe like Deagles instead of his revolver things. Alright, gang. Now to finish off this dumb bullshit thing.
Don't just ready and waiting.
Where are you?
Lone Syndicate said top characters. I want an S rank version of 1. Corin 2. Nicole 3. Billy.
Yeah, same as me. Oh, Billy. Is that same as Billy? Yeah. I'm not sure what the other ones I would, because the other ones are kind of fine. Like Sukaku, maybe. I do hope we get another Oni person that's just like geared to the teeth. All right, and now, here we go. Equip. Yes. Do I have enough materials to level you up, or did I give them all to Pulker's weapon? Dude, what a cool ash-looking weapon. Also, it's got like fucking 3-sided mohawks and shit. Looks like some sort of weird Bleach monster from the anime Bleach. Anyways, not like Bleach as in the cleaner. Yeah. This. And this. Bodhi says, Bernice! Bernice! You don't think the other character's gonna be good? I was gonna say, Fluff uploaded some gameplay to the Discord that shows the new elf lady who's in the thing. I don't see how her counterattacks really work. Like, I'm trying to...
Lone Syndicate said you can also slap this on any future attack, and I feel like it would slap.
Ooh, that's good. That's really good to know. So she's got some viability.
King Spiker said she's a Frankenstein monster, I guess giving her a real girl serum. Then again, her background was she had her accident and her friend help, I guess, with her organ.
Oh. Huh, okay.
Catman 11234 said, got me a big jar of green olives. Apparently you can make mixed alcoholic drinks with the juice. I might later, but I can't stop myself from eating all these olives.
They're delicious. They're high in salt, though.
McFlufferkin said S-rank Piper just a sec eyes everything with her truck, Iron Tusk.
Yeah. Just a giant truck, bang, out of nowhere. I was going to say, though, to be careful with those olives. As a person who comes from a Portuguese household, golly, man, that shit is going to make you get swollen. They're delicious, but geez Louise, they come to catch up on you in a moment's notice. Oh, I forgot to grab all these. I mean, well, wait, guys. Yeah, I was planning on waiting to, because I was hoping, in my dumb head, I was hoping that we would wish on the banner, we hopefully would get Sambi, and then we would just go to a weapon banner. Maybe if we got lucky, we wouldn't have to wish so much on the banner. So I didn't expect that we'd get a lot of Pulchra. But we got Pulchra. So my excuse for waiting on the weapon banner, or for waiting on the standard banner, I was going to wait until, wait to wish all my excess pulls, which I have 50 of, yeah, wait until I can guarantee this. But will this... Oh, this won't guarantee me the thing. But regardless, maybe Lycan is in here somewhere.
King Spiker said she has bolts in her head and chest.
Who? Oh, Corin? Yeah, Corin. Oh, I see. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, for Corin, yeah. I thought you were talking about the other character, but yeah. Skip. I don't care about the standard banner that much. Oh, I already have you maxed out. So the character we've got so many characters we've already gotten. Also, wouldn't Olive is one would be like wine?
Said,
like?
Let it rip.
Let it rip. Another A rank. Weapons are not bad. Weapons are at least better than characters we already have. Lycan, please, Lycan. If we get Lycan, we have a lot to level up. Come on, Lycan. If it was Rena, I wouldn't be mad. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. I got like a bubble in my chest. That too, that's not bad. Come on. I already have all of you. We played this game for so long at this point, I already have almost every character leveled up, which is not a flex. It's, yeah. It means we've had to wish a lot. Lots of time investment. And just like that, we're back to... I thought we had way more pulls in this, but I guess not. Oh, we're so
Volty
close.
said I lost my 50-50 to Encore confused face.
Oh, no! Were you going for Changli still? You psycho. Are you close, Multi? How close are you to getting Changli max tier? Are you gonna go for the person that enables her success, or nah? You're like, yuck, a dude. Disgust me. I feel like I gotta have more things sitting about.
This is the path I follow. Good. Ready for combat.
Maybe.
Ready and waiting.
Well, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah.
I have two guns.
I'm not sure how I get more standard banner pulls again. I forget, but I'm sure I could get more if I looked at all the weird like things I have to yet to grab yet. Yeah. I guess we have the event. We're at a crossroads, gang. We could.
McFluffican said, check your fading signal shop.
Fading signal shop. Shop. Fading signal. This one. Yeah, we bought all those. We have those still, which I don't know if I should buy. Maybe. And we have that. Yes. Yes, we bought the ones. Yes. So no, but one day, can we look at these, or will I buy it accidentally if I click this? Perhaps it's not worth the scare. I wonder why they gave Ellen just her normal school outfit. Kind of. Also, how dare you make Astro Yao's more expensive, you son of a bitch. Piece of shit. Even Hoyo, you think they would make it more expensive and make it like more crazy? But yeah. All right, let's do it. Fuck it. Let's bang out some.
McFluffican said the discounted Bangbu pools are worth.
Oh yeah.
Lone
for sure.
Syndicate said I'ma have to build Soldier 11 soon too. Also, Grin, can you quickly put SNB and Soldier 11 on the same team to see if they count as same faction?
Sure, yeah. I just give me a minute. We're gonna jump back into the thing, make this louder so that we can hear the dialogue when it eventually comes on up. All right, let's see. Put them on the same team. So, how do you mean? Like jump into an encounter and then put them on the same team?
Only number.
If you need... Ready and... Come on! Awaiting further instructions.
What are these things? Increase the stats. Do I have 3 of her? No. I'm a scene. No, I only had 1. Okay, so that's not as bad. I think we still have... The one that is the most that we ever get is... No, it's not bad. It's not as bad. It could be worse. We also just don't get a lot of standard banner characters who are 5 stars, apparently. Yeah, what was the character you want me to put him on a team? I'm going to have to build Soldier 11. Can you quickly put S, Ambi, and Soldier on the same team to see if they... Oh, I see.
Time for some hard
Gotcha. I just want to see if they enable each other. Jump into anything. Sure. Nope, this.
McFluffican said S0 and B is Defense Force, Silver Squad, whilst S11 and Trigger are Defense Force, Obel Squad. Their additional abilities do not require same factions.
Lone Syndicate said I know anyone on PC didn't buy that skin because with mods you've been able to get that skin since patch 1.0.
Yeah, am I okay to do that? I haven't done it yet. I wanted to like see if it was possible to get after it in that way. I just don't know if people are gonna get clipped eventually, and I don't want to be one of those. Like I put some money in this account. I don't want to get like had. That's why I've been holding off on doing that. Why can't I click this, and then we lower the cost. There we go. I just need to get in there so I can there. Let us see. Oh, wow, I didn't know we had so many more slots. All right, let's slap on Soldier 11
Ready and waiting.
And your girl Ambi. Sambi, my bad.
Number 0. Ambi.
It does not look like they enable each other. You're in the same... Yeah, you need a stun character or a support. So you would need to throw a support in there to make them. That's funny that Sambi, doesn't want any of her faction. She only cares about roles. I mean, she is maybe possibly the first version, like the first generation of that. But you can throw any other. Support's pretty chill though.
Good day. I'll pretend maybe
Slap any support in there and then they'll be
if
you need good help, to go.
I'll 1, 2.
Maybe Lucy.
Yes, all accounted
The
for.
fire character. Anywho, yeah, but they do not work apparently, which is weird. At least Sambi doesn't. Sambi doesn't want another attacker. She wants a stunner. Oh, my body! Oh, my abs! My stomach! Oh, dude, I was gonna tell Kat this, but I was gonna say, I started doing this.
McFlufferkin said you'd need a secondary account or make 100% certain your UID is hidden in all instances.
Yeah, that's tough.
Lone Syndicate said Cool Soldier 11 passive triggers. This mean I can run Anby, Soldier 11 and Trigger on the same team. Thanks, Grin.
Oh, okay. I can run Soldier, Anby, and oh yeah, Trigger would definitely do it. Yeah. I feel like that's the thing I'm a little worried about is like you guys are saying, like when you play Trigger, it's almost like the same thing as when you play Astra Yao and Evelyn. You're like, wow, they are made for each other. Shit. You know. Anyways, let's do a little bit of the actual main story just to kind of get our beak wet to see if we want to maybe save some of it for stream. But where would that be? This. Also, does anybody know if any of the new events are something that's like time gated in a particular way? Like sometimes there's events that are like, hey, you need to log in every day, do the event because it has like an energy currency that resets every 24 hours. So if I wait till last minute to get to this, I'm botched.
McFlufferkin said I'd be able to help get you set up with mods, but I'd feel terrible if it got you
Yeah,
banned.
I wonder if it's worth it.
Catman 11,234 said, "What were you gonna tell me, Grin?"
I was gonna say, what do you call it? I remember something that we were talking about at some point where I was talking about how like I've been working for a long time, and one of the things I find really hard to get like sore to like degrade is my chest and my back, as well as my abs, because I do a lot of kettlebell stuff, so it's just constantly engaging your core. So like whenever I had to do like I tried doing those like 10 minutes of just nonstop crushing your abs, doing all these crunches and all these various moves, super hard. I tried a bunch of them, and some of them worked, but eventually like doing kettlebells and then doing those exercises, I basically just found it really hard to fatigue my stomach anymore. So then I was looking online, and one of the reasons why, like the exercise that always taxed my stomach the most was when you're like hanging and then you're like basically lifting up your knees to your chest and then slowly descending and then letting your like legs fall behind you, then pulling your knees back up or like straight legs wherever you want. But I felt like that was the one that always like put a lot of pressure on my abs because it's basically working against gravity. But I ended up my hands, as much as my hands are pretty strong, especially for what they are, like, you know, missing half of them. My hands basically gave up when I was hanging on the thing before my abs could. So I ordered one of these straps that, like, I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen them, but basically they strap underneath your arm so that you're basically sitting like this holding this thing. That way you're not having it's all on your hands, it's almost on your like the back of your tricep. And also it's just much easier to like do like almost like an in-air crouch. But I started doing that, and it was the first time in a long time that I woke up this morning, and when you get up from bed, well, I sleep with like a 10-pound weighted blanket on myself. It's heavy as shit. And getting up, it's kind of like, ooh, my core. Ooh. You know, and you're like, oh shit, man, if somebody pushed me and like held me down, I don't think I'd have any core muscles to be like, fuck off, get off me. What to do? Which one should we start with? Should we start with... let's do story. Let's do a little bit of story stuff. Maybe we'll meet our new characters coming down the pipeline. Alright, take me to the story. Yeah, core muscles, yeah.
Catman 11,234 said a great way to engage the side of your core is swing planks. Get into plank, lift one arm and swing your hand to your opposite side chest. Then place it down and do the same with your other arm.
Wait, lift one arm, swing your hand to your opposite side of your chest, then you place it down and do the same thing to the other one. All I know is, Kat, is every variation of an ab exercise I have done to the point where it's a lot.
McFlufferkin said, plus most mods require hash updates with every official title update, so it's a mess to manage.
Yeah, see, that's a little tough.
I'd rather just share my clips with mods so you can experience them vicariously.
And maybe we should do some side quests. The first, yeah, maybe a side quest we could also do. I don't know if anyone cares about spoilers. Probably won't do too much just to show off some of the stuff that's going to be this season. But yeah, I'm not, what do you call it? That was the one thing.
Balti said we're doing some React stuff today too.
Probably not React stuff. Maybe tomorrow we could do that a little more. I kind of want to dedicate, because we spent so much time just like getting depressed and React, like pulling stuff, that I think tomorrow will be more of the stream where we do maybe a little bit more Withering Waves, and then we'll do something else. It could be anything. Could be like Withering Waves. Could be other things. Not that I don't want to. It's just that I do feel like yeah, I always like to save whenever that stream is that, or we should really do that, you know, rather than it kind of being like every stream is scattered, because then we're kind of, if somebody wants to skip like Zenles because they don't care about Zenles, and then in the middle of like the React stream we only do like 10 minutes of React, then we go to something else because we did a little bit of React beforehand. We end up spreading ourselves in a weird way and make it harder for people who don't want to watch something to be able to keep up with everything that we do. But yeah, just to speak on that whole thing for cat, what do you call it? I remember like all these ab exercises of like toe taps, ones where like you're like laying on your back flat, you're lifting up your toes all the way, you're tapping your feet. Then there's one where you basically like hoist your entire, like you're on your basically your neck and back and shoulders, and your feet are in the air, and then you're like dropping your knee to your knees, like things like that, which you're just doing for like minutes at a time, and then you get like a 15-second break, and then you go again. Yeah.
McFlufferkin said I've finished the story and currently in the epilogue, so no spoiler issue on my end.
Good, yeah, hopefully.
But I'm going to shower. Have fun with whatever you choose to do.
Enjoy your night out, Fluff. You deserve it. We take reservation. Yes, just put me in cat where there's dialogue. You're about to do a story where you cannot leave. I probably should have leveled up my abilities with our character. So, yeah, dude, I like the fit. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just the timing. I do think he looks not bad. I don't hate his design. I don't love the hair. The hair is giggle long. Once again. Whenever we do get a boy in this game, it's basically a woman. It's basically an elf twink. Yeah. Anyways.
Apologies for the intrusion. I'm Hugo. Let's just say I'm something of a collector.
It's Otto.
I've heard your video store is the most classy one in all of New Eridu, and I must say, it absolutely lives up to its reputation.
Why are you speaking so slowly?
The ambiance here is understated yet refined, elegant but still cozy. It's so soothing, like a steady beacon in the dark. I've also noticed some well-known individuals frequenting this
said
place,
we have a stereo
including
at home sounding
elite members from PubSec and HSO.
We have a stereo at home. I've also noticed some yeah, he also looks tired as hell. You're heading out too, right? Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Your achievements at such a young age truly impress me.
Yep, that's right. Oh, you give us too much credit.
I'm flattered, but you give us too much credit.
Trust me, I'm being honest. I do find your store quite special.
Is it just me, or is this a part? Is anybody? When I get this vibe, I kind of maybe it's like a lady who's like getting hit on, where like you assume everyone's trying to get your pants, but when someone's talking like this, I feel like he's trying to fuck us. Is that just me? Am I the one where him being super complimentary? Maybe it's just as a man you get like a compliment
Lone
a year.
Syndicate said Hugo T, get your bootleg Kakashi, won a self out of her.
Jeez.
So, I guess the rumors about this place are true. Children of devils.
Oh, jeez. What are you talking about? I'm not... Oh, is he talking about our mom?
McFlufferkin said since I finally got Lycaon, he's going to compliment Hugo almost perfectly, so I'm definitely going to try and get him in 1.7 Part 2.
Oh, he compliments Hugo perfectly? Well, doesn't he also compliment anybody, or is he specifically Hugo? But doesn't he compliment everybody good? Man, dude, Ice is the best. Ice is the best element in the planet. You got Oni Girl, who you get probably a bunch of now. You got her free in the first week. And you get, what do you call it? Mayabe, and you're cooking. You're eating good. And then also you get, what's the other character? Yeah, Lycan. Lycan's like an amazing ice stunner. Ice is the king. Are you talking about the lady who, killed our old, or saved, I don't know what the fuck's lore is.
What are you talking about? I'm not following.
Lone Syndicate said, I will say I do enjoy the fact that Vivian is a Fathom fangirl.
Yeah, the fan. I would say that's Bernice, cute, poppy, little bit airy in the mind, kind of like free, not airy, like free flowing kind of vibe. I wonder how if it's gonna be like a cool fandom person who's like, I love you and I appreciate you and I'll always have your back, or if it's gonna be like, I want your skin on my face, and you're like, what? Is it a sexual thing? No, I want to cut your skin. Okay, too much. All right. I hope she's not one of those.
Am I imagining it? Or do you seem really nervous all of a sudden? Children of Devils is an old movie I've been searching for, but it's so niche I can't find a copy in good condition.
I don't trust you.
Or perhaps, did this movie remind you of something else?
Lord Blazefire, 1985 said, who liked Dioni Gao?
Who likes Dioni? I like Oni people are fucking fire, dude. Oni people, if they don't have abs, they're not Oni people. If they're not Giga buff, maybe not Giga buff, but buff, shredded. Let's say shredded. Then it means nothing. You're just a blue guy with horns or gal with horns. Just surprised there was a movie I haven't heard of.
You're imagining it. I'm just surprised there's a movie we
McFlufferkin said
haven't heard of.
Lycaon is one of the most consistent stunners, but Hugo seems to be an attack role that thrives during stun windows, so they both being ice and stun plus
I
attack,
see.
it fits his former comrades.
Yeah. Honestly, a lot of people hate stun. Like, people were really excited for this shock
Catman
thing.
11,234 said, do you like the Onis from Slime Tensei?
Yes, but that's mostly because it's just a really good story and they're really well done and really well created.
Lone Syndicate said, but I don't think Sukaku would look good with muscles.
Yeah, but she's also a tiny thing, you know. Like that is like it's weird if you put like we want big again. It drives me nuts, but like the devs refuse to make badass motherfucker. The closest thing we have is Benny. Closest thing, and he's a fucking robot who's like shredded with biceps, lean stomach, fucking looks like he has abs, but it's really just fucking robot plating. But at least it's something. A fucking sick ass hair, it's not fucking long ass girl hair, etc. Or mop head like fucking Phaethon or whatever. Yeah, I'm just in my way, but it's like we have not gotten a cool looking, like a badass, I should say. Everyone looks nice, beautiful even. But I want to play someone who's like, I just came back from war. Even Soldier fucking 11 just looks like a lady with fucking goggles on or some shit. You know?
No worries. Like I said, this movie is rather niche. Despite the word devil in the title, it's actually about vampires. I'm sure you already know. Vampires were a popular fictional concept back in the old civilization.
Why are you talking? It drives me nuts. He has like a pause on the way he kind of speaks. Kind of like a fucking Freeman.
McFlufferkin said,
No.
unfortunately, Hoyo
G-Man.
more or less killed off all Onis apart from Sokaku, with Yanagi adopting her as a big sister role.
Oh no, did they kill off all of them? Ah.
Typically, they are pale-skinned, well-dressed, exuding a
Catman
mysterious and dangerous aura.
11,234
But
said, as a
beneath
dude with
their
gay friends, he is
immaculate
not hitting on us.
facade
Yet LMAO.
lie lethal fangs
He's
for
very close,
draining
though.
human blood.
Okay, it's not quite the case. Got it. Maybe it's that I always, again, it's like one of the things, it's like, it's one of the most dark humor things ever, but it's always my favorite, it's like my favorite stand-up joke
Lone
I've
Syndicate
ever
said,
heard.
yes, they did, in the Yanagi character teaser trailer.
Oh, they did? Okay. Okay. But anyways, I was gonna say, it's one of my favorite jokes, super fucked up and dark though, but it's like the premise of, it's basically like, hey, like, what do you call it, like, Vikings are gonna come and pillage this land. And they're like, the dude's like on a spire and he's like looking at them and he's like, they're the one types of Viking pirates or people. The joke is that they're gay, and it makes it so much worse as far as like, we don't just risk death, we risk, yeah.
McFlufferkin
like, oh,
said
no.
he's buttering you up to get at some family jewels, but not the ones in your pants.
He's
Lord
ooh.
Blazefire 1985 said vampires. Nosferatu.
Yeah, where are these fucking vampires look terrifying? Everyone's all handsome and shit. You kind of look like one.
You kind of look like one.
I'll take that as a compliment. Too bad vampires don't actually exist in New Eridu. Oh, and I don't feast on human blood. In fact, if anything, I'm hypoglycemic.
Succubus, maybe. Imp, is that what it's called? Incubus? Incubus, I think is what it's called.
Anyway, back to the movie. It's about a man who unwillingly turned into a vampire and after years of plotting, finally kills his evil father and ultimately dies in the process.
Lord Blazefire 1985 said original Nosferatu looks terrifying.
Terrifying. Yeah, all of it looks horrible. Like old special effects either look terrible because look terrifying because it was a terrifying concept in movie and lighting, or it's because the special effects melted into the actor's skin.
Eyes, hypoglycemic. He's just like me.
Is hypoglycemic where your blood doesn't clot or something, or is that a different thing? I love the black and white Wheeler's Frankenstein. What do you mean? I love the black and white Gene Wilder Frankenstein. Doesn't come to mind. Sorry, I remember there's a Frankenstein movie reboot thing, but I can't. It's like a fuzzy memory in my head. So it's a tragic story.
So, it's a tragic story.
I actually think the ending is pretty good.
You're one of these guys.
At least he accomplished his goal, and death was just the price he was willing to pay.
What does that have the effect on the body? Love says hypoglycemic. It means low blood sugar, not as bad as diabetes, which is trouble. Which I have trouble with at low and highs. Interesting. What is the effect of hypoglycemic person's daily life that comes into an effect of that? Whatever that is. Is it if you were to run? Does it you have low sugar, so you should have to eat sugar, kind of help balance out your blood sugar more? Gene Wilder, like Willy Wonka? Indeed, Blaze.
Well, it's a shame you don't have the videotape I'm looking for. I'll just grab a copy of every movie you currently have for rent.
Wow. Thank you for your patronage. You're way too generous.
No offense, but you're being overly generous. You don't have any hidden agenda, do you?
I understand the skepticism.
You guys have a bad
but I
vibe.
simply wanted to express my gratitude for discussing such a niche film with me.
Also, Kat, to your question, you were saying that he doesn't want to fuck you, but he's getting close. What is the sign, given you have knowledge with your gay friends, that is the sign that you're in deep water, and you need to make something either real prominent, real clear,
Blind Syndicate said, hell nah, thank you for your patronage.
Your store is like a collector's gem in itself. Please, consider my payments here as an investment in a collector's prized find.
Can a store be a collector's gem, as I expected, just as I'll expect from a collector?
Your definition of a collectible is pretty broad, just as I'd expect from a collector.
Trying to collect Pathan?
Because of my work, I happen to know some of New Eridu's upper echelon. Some even collect human organs. Just some rumors circling around. Hope I didn't spook you.
I'm not liking him very much. He's kind of in his own world, you know? I'm not one to get spooked easily.
No worries. I don't scare easily. I've seen my fair share of
We've
crazy
watched
stuff.
Monsters get eviscerated. We watch monsters eviscerate other human beings. We're in a bang boo, but we still visually see it. What about man? You ever think how fucking much brain damage and shit, or not brain damage? There's people on YouTube who have to purge beheadings and shit off of YouTube.
McFlufferkin said, "I just have bouts of low blood sugar. Usually, if I haven't had enough balanced meals that day per week. My symptoms are loss of focus, sweats, and shaking if I don't catch it early."
Oh, wow, that's enough of it to be a severe problem. That's shit. That's so shitty. Fluff. I learned something new about Fluff today, though. I'll find forget that. That's cool. No, that's not cool. It's cool that I learned something like that. Yeah, that seems like a whole bunch. Planning your food like that's just, I found, seems like a nightmare. The cat says the signs of them flirting that they've told me are pointed questions that usually have a deeper innuendo meaning, something that means you stumble and go, wait, what do you mean? Dude, I don't know if this is a joke which will land, but dude, sometimes I'll be exercising and I'll be getting in my head about shit, and I would just be like riffing with my own self, like just as if I was doing a podcast with me, myself, and I. And one of the things that I thought was so funny is, not funny, but like just a neat human aside, but like to me, I think there is no better wingman or person that could, not wingman is the wrong word, but I don't think there's, if you're a straight man, who is the best arbiter of information about women in the world? Chat. This might be controversial, especially if there was a woman in the room. I do not think it's a woman. I do not think women know a lot about themselves. I think it's a lie. At least in my experience, I had a lot of female friends, asked them much stuff, and they do the opposite. Anyways, the best information, if you want to know how what women are thinking or what they're going through or the bullshit that they're coming up with as well, it's a lesbian. They're like, there's no greater like person to go for information for a woman.
G-Red said, I also suffer similar issues like Fluff with low blood sugar. It's not fun when it gets bad.
Yeah.
Thankfully manageable. I did previously also have diabetes.
Oh,
but
wow.
no
At least you
longer.
got out of that. That's huge, Red.
Catman 11234 said you don't ask the fish how to catch them, Grin. You ask a fisherman, a gay fisherman XD.
Nope, so this is the thing.
McFlufferton said bananas or some high sugar snacks. Candy tend to tide me over while I prep a proper meal for longer term fixes.
Oh, okay.
The loss of focus is more like a difficulty to finish sentences.
Yeah, the shaking to me and shit like that is what's crazy. Shake, like your body has like a visceral response. One that like a shit ton of brain fog, like or whatever. I probably assume that's an understatement of saying it. That's crazy. Yeah, it's also, I mean, it's amazing to hear that you did get like, even if it's still something there, like you did grow out of diabetes. That Red. There's a lot of people who I have in my family who haven't, you know, and they've tried everything. But anyways, back to the stupid like nonsense thing I was thinking about. But to me, there's no greater wingman. Not a wingman. Wingman's not the wrong way to phrase it. But a lesbian knows. They know. I was watching podcasts for like many years, and I've had people in my life that have also can kind of like attest to this too. But like, if you ever like one of the things I find the core of this joke is that gay men make for. I'm trying to describe this properly. Let me describe it the way I was going to do it. I'm just going to hype up lesbians for a while, basically. But there's been plenty of, like, even on podcasts I've seen, which is to me so funny, where like the dude will be like, dude, it sucks trying to find a lady friend and she not tell me why she's upset, and what do you call it, she expects me to do all this stuff. And then if you're with a gay person, a person who's gay, they'll be like, yeah, but you're not understanding her, you don't know, like, you know, you should be more sensitive to her feelings and all these things. And then hard cut to a lesbian, but like, I totally get it. These bitches are out here and they ain't talking to me at all. They're frustrating. I have to do so much work, and it's so funny because you hear like lesbians speak as like distant, like frustrated men who are like trying to do dating. They're like, I gotta pay for everything. It's bullshit. And they give like really good advice of like, yeah, but you should always check in with your lady. A lot of like women want you to actually like, you know, text them in the middle of the day that you're thinking about them, just because they want reassurance that you're still invested in them and you're still you'd like them, all these kind of things, which I think is such a fun, like, it's such a really good helpful advice too. But then if you hard cut to like women, I've seen like gay men on podcasts try to give like women advice on behalf of men, and it's pretty bad advice usually it's like in this context, usually it's like the gay person being like, he just doesn't understand you, you know, it's wrong that he did that, you know, maybe you should try doing this other thing. But it's not like someone basically being like, men are stupid, simple creatures that if you do the three things that they actually enjoy, they'll probably be pretty chill about it. But to me, I thought it'd be a funny thing to like ramble about if you were like talking with a bunch of boys being like, dude, lesbians are the best as far as like giving advice. I don't know if the same can be said for women seeking advice through gay men. Am I off on this? Is this a bad take? It could be a bad take, by the way. I'm totally open to it being a bad take. But to me, in every example I've seen where like a gay person is talking to, like a woman is talking to her gay best friend, whether it's on a podcast or something like that, he does not give advice that's usually like, that's not like exactly what the woman is also feeling. Like, I find like gay people, again, this is also the other stupid joke I have in my head.
McFlufferkin said, I've gotten better at catching it when the least severe symptom, the focus loss, brain fog, starts.
Yeah.
The shakes and cold sweats is if I let it linger too long.
Oh, okay. So the first thing is the fog. That's helpful. At least you have some biomarker to get it. Unless they, yeah. So that's an example that's bad for sure. I lost my train of thought a little bit. Something about the what was it? Oh, what was it called? Damn it. It was another stupid nonsense tirade, just to kind of be like, hey, I think this is goofy and a silly take, but it's also kind of somewhat true in my experience. Oh, something about that though. Shit. I can't think of it. Well, whatever. it was another funny a tirade about like something to do with that as well. We're like there's the I can't think of exactly what it was. Damn it. Just finish my coffee so we don't
Guess I was worried for nothing. With so many high-profile individuals visiting here, I'm sure you're well-connected and experienced in various fields. Speaking of which, there's a big industry auction coming up. They'll probably have lots of collectibles, maybe even rare videotapes not on the market. If you'd like to attend, just let me know. Oh, by the way, I saw a marketing event at Lumina Square. Looks like there's a raffle going on. Go check it out if you're interested. Maybe you'll stumble upon something exciting. After all, there are always secrets hiding behind the light.
I don't really...
Well, thanks for today. I'll take my leave for now. Until next time, my precious friends.
I don't know if I like... Although I don't know if I ever liked like the vampire vibe. Especially on dudes, you know? It's a little like... Why you act like that? You know? It's like very Black Butler. Like, I know a bunch of ladies used to love that show when I back in the day, and I was like, I don't really get it. As the cat says, I've seen a video of a woman describing dating women, and she said...
McFluffican said, I like Hugo, and we haven't had many playable antagonists yet.
Oh.
Plus, I like his scarf, especially the color.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. He's an antagonist. Gotcha. That makes more sense. Okay. I've seen a video of a woman describing dating women, and she's said somehow they kept trying to get me to pay for dates. Yes,
Lord Blazefire 1985 said Butters would call them douchey goths.
But you're a bit of douchey goth. But goth people can be awesome. But sometimes like again, there's like the douchey goth that likes rock and roll music, and then there's the douchey goth, or there's the goth that likes rock and roll music, and then there's the goth that likes being goth.
Even with dudes. Even the Twilight movies, minus the sparkling skin. But the superpowers are cool.
Yeah. Again, if you were like to me, I seeing a vampire that's just like having fun with the powers, dude. One of the best shows ever is What We Do in the Shadows. I know people like hyped up the movie, but the TV series is infinitely better. It's so good, and it kind of plays with all this stuff. Has fun with everything. God, I love that TV show. It's so good. If you guys just want like the best funny nonsense humor ever, it takes like a couple episodes to get into, but as soon as you get into it, you're locked the fuck in. What We Do in the Shadows is like an S-tier TV show. I can't wait to get back into it. I got like 2 seasons to watch. I'm just like, let's go.
McFlufferkin said his faction is at least a criminal organization, but something akin to Persona 5 gang.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I like the idea of playing an antagonist a little bit. I don't hate that idea. Well, it's sometimes weird to me. Playing Child when he was like wanting to genocide a whole city was a little rough. That's like, what are we doing? What's happening here? I just watch them real quick, but then we'll continue with the story, hear more about vampire stuff. Yes. Oh, my knee, I smoked it. Ow.
Lord Blazefire 1985 said he's a familiar, a vampire wannabe. Deacon's cattle brand.
Catman 11234 said What We Do in the Shadows had a viral clip go around. IDK, you remember the scene, but it was the I have the power of 1000 cowboys. And then he crushes the trash can in the bathroom. LMAO. Good show.
Bolty said, stand ready for my arrival, worm.
Dude, nothing will be better than the energy vampire in that show. Just the whole thing with that is just wild. Like, so good. Anything that he's in, I just immediately love that scene. Also, I fucking love Guillermo. I love Guillermo and his stupid like vampire guy's relationship. It's kind of gay. It's also so fun. It's such a weird like him taking care of him and then being bitchy.
Try your luck. All sorts of prizes
It's so
are
weird. What's
waiting
gonna
to be
skip the
won.
line? Hello. I have to wait. Hello. Hello. Let me guess. No dialogue. No dialogue. Oh, maybe. No dialogue. No dialogue. I don't care if you don't care. That's how this works. I'm a watch. It's so good.
This
Lord
guy seems
Blazefire
arrogant.
1985 said, I
Maybe
like
should take a
Nadia. She's
tougher
cute when
approach
she
with him.
smears.
Catman 11,234 said, I'm a proxy. Get out of here, you normals. I'll call my Foxy there and lady on your bitch ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah. All the budget of this season went to episode 8, dude. There's so many moments from that show. Like I love every character in that show. They do such a good job with like stupid character development. Like that stupid guy who's like a sex fiend. He's like a vampire that's like banged everything, and he's got like this wife. Everything he's on. I know he's basically like doing a character that he's done in another show, but it's so good.
Quit the act. I've seen right through you. You may look harmless, but I know you have a secret identity. Your crafty skills have caused headaches for countless people. Not to mention, you're revered in your field. Everyone knows who you are. Your true identity is a member of the most infamous band of thieves in New Eridu, Mockingbird.
What? Yep, that's me.
You're right. I'm with Mockingbird. But that doesn't prove I stole from you, does it?
Aha! You've admitted it yourself.
I know you're joking, but it's probably unwise to validate an accusation like that.
Forget it. Clearly, you have no idea who I am. I'm Curtis Ravenlock. That's right. Of the esteemed Ravenlock family from Tops.
What's with this beard, my guy? What's with this little stubble on your chin?
You'll face consequences for crossing me.
Very anime. You'll get Who speaks like this? You're from Tops, and you're here to join the raffle. Lower your voice. It's not something to brag about.
You might want to keep it down. People say the Ravenlocks have a questionable reputation.
A bunch of lies. My family has a
Why
long
are there
and
like
prestigious
anime
history.
smacks happening?
Most people are just slandering us because they're jealous.
It's like, oh, that hit me. 10 damage to my soul.
The Ravenlock family did have its golden era, but they've been on a decline lately.
Anyway, you were the only one next to me when I lost my wallet. It has to be you. Just admit it.
It's the vampire guy. Prove your innocence. Make a scene. Reason with him in an intimidating tone. Prove your innocence.
You've got it wrong. I didn't steal your wallet. I just happened to be standing next to you.
Coincidence? Do you really expect me to buy that? You've been suspicious from the start.
You're being too soft.
G-Red said, objection.
You need a firmer stance with someone
Objection,
like
yeah.
In any case, my wallet is missing. It had a ton of Denny's, so someone's got to answer for that.
I could help you look for it. It could still be in your pocket for all we know. Sounds like you're just shifting the blame.
No one's responsible for your wallet except you. Let's be real.
Who?
You're just trying to shift the blame.
You! No one's ever dared to speak to me like that before.
Clearly, your accusation is baseless, Mr. Ravenlock. Your outfit, while elegant, shows unironed creases and noticeable signs of wear. You've likely worn it for a long time.
Really like shit. Dude, that's one thing I will say that Zenles needs to pull its head out of its ass. And if this character is going to be the fucking character that's in every goddamn cutscene, let me change the way he fucking looks. He looks like a schlub. I hate it. Let me change how he looks. Let me cut his goddamn mop-ass hair. Anyways.
Plus, the
We
wet
just gotta
ink
look at
on
it.
your cuffs suggests that you rushed straight here from your workplace.
He's wearing one of those tiny little backpack
Likely
bags.
so
Drive
you
me
wouldn't
nuts.
miss today's raffle.
Impractical thing ever. Anyway.
All in all,
If you like this,
It's
I'm sorry.
clear you're not well off.
I'm
and
sure you look great.
Quite careless. Chances are you lost your wallet yourself, and it probably didn't hold much cash. Is that why you jumped to accuse others? Hoping to leverage your family name to make a quick Denny?
What do you know, Grin is pushes up, glasses up. Anime style speaking is only cringe if you realize it is. Glasses wearing face, if you smirk. Lean into the cringe, it might benefit you. I don't know about that, man. I always feel like just like a really warm and fun presence is much better
Lone
than
Syndicate said just hopped
anime.
on Rivals the Journey to Grandmaster Stars.
Ooh, get after it, Lone.
That's utter nonsense!
Regardless, you owe this person an apology.
Damn it! You'll regret this. Just you wait!
Ah, dude, it's fun. I did so much like market research and shit like that. I'm starting to ruin the way I look at shit. This is so on the nose of like there's like a fundamental thing within like a massive study that was published a long time ago that was basically one of these books that were basically going through like what women like essentially. Well, not just women, what everyone likes, but people particularly like when somebody is nice to them, meaning like a person that is like otherwise a bad boy or a little bit dangerous or a little bit not rude, but just like doesn't give a shit about anybody, but really cares about one person, kind of giving you. That makes it, but we're signaling that you're special opposed to everyone else. It very much feels like they're leading into that kind of trope of like badass boyfriend person who's like, I'll protect you, don't you fucking talk to my woman like that, kind of thing, which is a little on the nose. But hey, I mean, if we're getting characters like Caesar or Bernice with all the male leaning things, then maybe they gotta do something for the ladies. Although I don't know how many ladies play this game. I bit my tongue. Ow.
Catman 11234
really,
said, I've also learned that for some reason asking people for favors makes them like you more.
Accused.
I've also learned that for some reason, asking people for favors makes them like you more. I heard a trait like that's like kind of. But I thought it was the way, like there's a quote from Dale Carnegie, which is one of the best like self-help books in the planet as far as communication. But it basically, the premise is that like people don't mind doing things for you, and it's like there's like a principle or something like that. There's also another book that's called like I can't think of the name of it, but it's basically principles of human things. Like one of them is the more you say something and the more you like talk about something. So the more I say like I hate broccoli. I hate broccoli. I hate broccoli. I hate broccoli. If you say that a lot, everyone knows you for hating broccoli. If somebody brings information that's like benefiting broccoli in some capacity, like it makes you look stupid for not even trying broccoli because it's such a superfood or something like that, you have a natural inclination to find some way to remain consistent.
G-Red said, considering the amount of femboys in this game, there is probably a good amount of women playing this game.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing that I always like. A lot of these games I don't know, a lot of things in general online, I think market characters towards a group without understanding what that group actually likes. So they kind of like miss, or they kind of hit the mark, but not quite, you know? Yeah. What were you saying? I need, people but what do you call it? Dale Carnegie, they give a thing of like, if you tell someone to do something for you, asking for a favor, it's good, but what makes it better if you can make them feel important by having you ask them to do it specifically. So like he gave an example in the book about basically asking, like instead of saying, Linda, could you do this report? And she'd do it begrudgingly and whatever, even if that was her job. But then he gives another way of saying it, and he says, "Linda, you have so much better writing than me. Would you mind looking over this report and writing it out for me?" And it's just such a much more powerful and nice way to put it, because you build up that other person, like reaffirming that they are good at this, and also that's why you're depending on them because they're good at this. So instead of just asking for a favor, you're like making them real, like basically building them up and saying like you're the person that would do this the best, which gives them pride along with doing you the favor. It's kind of all this cool like socio-mental communication things, which I've read so many books. Dude, I'm reading a book right now that, to me, I'd say the best book, like if I could give anyone advice who wants to get better at communication, Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People is like the most goated fucking S-tier book that's been like talked about for everyone. It's like the number one book still on like communication within any capacity. But the second book is the one I'm reading right now, and it's great. I almost don't want to tell you guys to it because I do like to improve my like social capacity because I don't have that skill unlocked by default. I have to work at it. But it's a book that is fantastic, and it's called How to Talk to Anyone.
Catman 11,234 said, "All right, chat, don't get Grin influence us with his book techniques."
That's the thing. What do you call it? It's funny because like one of the things that's I'm sorry to not hit play on the thing real quick. Just one more thing. One of the things I like is to me the best thing that I ever heard in any book is from that Dale Carnegie book, and he basically says, "Become the kind of person that likes." To hear what people have to say, or become the kind of person that genuinely wants to make people feel important. So the book at its baseline isn't about like manipulating people. It's not about like trying to cause harm to, or like trying to like get people to give you things or like to work for you. It's about, well, if I have to exist in a world full of people, how do I become the kind of person that like likes to make people smile, likes to make people feel valued? So you end up, instead of like doing all this manipulative shit and being like, I'm going to compliment this person's smile because I want to ask them to do something for me. Instead, it just becomes about being a really warm and pleasant person to be around. And I think that's way more powerful than just like trying to learn all these, weird strategies to make people like you or care about you,
But it's all over now. I hope it didn't ruin your mood.
I still have some doubts.
I still have some doubts. Did he really just drop his wallet?
Regardless of what really happened, he got what he deserved. He should have known what would happen the moment he falsely accused you.
Yeah, so I think they're probably setting him up, which is actually an endearing character, which is a character that like does bad shit but has standards. Basically, like doesn't like seeing innocent people hurt, but will absolutely be the person that like slaughters the bad people.
People like that should
Not
have
a
a
bad
taste
trait.
of their own medicine.
Or trope.
That sounds fair to me. Unfortunately, we don't usually see such fairness in our world. That's why sometimes I don't mind resorting to unconventional methods to right the wrongs.
You seem to be implying something.
You seem to be implying something.
A good movie never spoils its ending. But feel free to speculate. Anyway, it was nice running into you. Please, accept this raffle
He's grown
ticket to
on me,
mark the
slightly.
occasion. May it keep you away from shady people and situations and
McFlufferkin
bring you
said
good
gotcha
fortune.
games that are specifically marketed to a female demographic are Infinity Nikki and especially Love and Deep Space. The latter exploded with success since it was relatively untapped market.
Yeah. Well, again, but that's to me that's the thing that I think is genius. Like, so many people try to emulate like what other people are doing, and then there's another group of people who like deeply know exactly like what they. And also, sometimes it's funny because I think like the selfishest take is they're usually the best. So like sometimes you'll see a person that's just like, I really like insert whatever it is. Maybe it's like it's a girl's has a fantasy with like dudes with beards, or maybe it's like a soft boy with abs, whatever it could be. But they really fucking know what they like, and I think that's much better than a bunch of executives or like storytellers who are like, we're gonna tap into this market because it's this people, and then they're just off, But anyways, yeah, he's not. He's good. He's a little less shitty, a little less. I don't know. It felt like nothing from him a little bit at the first. If anything, I felt a little annoyed by him, the way he's speaking. But it's not as bad. Kind of seems like a character. We got a ticket. Hello?
Anyone.
Here's your thing. Whatever you want. I don't know why I'm here. I'm only here for the voice dialogue. Can we just teleport to... Yeah, nice. I hope we can play a video game. Like outside of listening to a story at some point. Doo-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. I got a whole night of re-rolling artifacts for me. I don't like doing that on stream because it's just so boring. Maybe it's not boring, but for me, I find it like it's just nothing. It's all I mean, like having to look at shit too. Also,
McFlufferkin said, plenty of guys have played and enjoyed Infinity Nikki, a cozy dress-up gacha game. I've seen plenty of women, VTubers in particular, love and play ZZZ and other Ho-Yo games, though.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think the issue
Captain
is...
11,234 said Grin don't let Hugo invite you to his penthouse. He'll promise you 100 free draws, don't listen.
I won't listen. That's such a good comment. I'll just say, to me, I don't know. I think it's also... It sounds weird, but I do think... I think there's like bridges, kind of like you gotta ask yourself. Femboys seem to explode in a certain area of the internet, whether it's Twitter or whatever you want to call it. That's a whole sentence. Femboys are anyways, same thing for like tomboys. It exploded. I think there is like if you're being honest with yourself, I think there is probably like in the same way.
G Red said I'd probably enjoy Infinity Nikki, but it's gotcha soon.
Yeah. But I was gonna say the same way that we say like furry is like a dog, and then like what do you call it? Like what number one is like what do you call it? Like a girl with cat ears. There's like a grade in between. I do think it's probably reasonable to assume that like, there's a character in this game that I'm playing that's targeted towards women, but there's like a really effeminate dude. Hey, can just suspend disbelief. It's not like we're actually going to go with him, but I got to look at something for 10 hours.
Has a
Why not look
higher
at this
male
person?
demographic, but the amount of thirst elicited from the male agents, perhaps due to their scarcity, has been palpable.
Yeah. Well, that's what, dude. Speaking of the devils, I think that's what they know. Sure, I have time. Who's this? Lycan. Sure, I have time. All right, Lycan and him are friends. Right, which makes sense because they perfectly sync with each other. Nice. Makes a sense. Yeah, if you want a boy team, you're gonna actually be able to have it. I wonder if you can get a complete boy team or no. Wait till Grin finds out about. No, but that's exactly what I mean. That's like so. Like if you think about like it sounds weird, but like the femboy to like man to like feminine. Like people are interested in tomboys, which is like really close to a girl that has giblets, but like not. And if you look at femboy, it's really close to just a woman that happens to have a giblets, that opposite giblets. So people again, it's one of the things I heard a long time ago, which was something that I'm like, that's probably right because you hear about so many people who are like go to college and they experiment. But I feel like what is it called? It's a saying that sexuality is probably on more of a spectrum than people would like to admit, especially with society and stuff like that. Not to go into like do society this and that, but yeah. A cat says news at 5. Grin mentions Harada and Tomboy explode more at 7. Hello, Lycan. Oh, you're not. Lycan still hasn't been voiced in the fucking stories that we've been playing. I don't wonder why. Get the guy back, man. Jesus. Oh, they should leave that. There we go.
Here with me now, sir.
Is that the same one?
I'm glad to have the chance to speak with you, young'uns. Helios Academy used to be a peaceful and comforting place.
A school? Silent. Stay silent.
I know you still can't fully trust me, and I understand that completely. But please do know that I mean you no harm.
McFlufferkin said oddly Genshin, and even HSR has a higher emphasis on male characters. Z's mostly been going for the jugular of the Gooner market, without being as outright fanservice as Snowbreak.
Yeah, well, dude,
Catman 11,234 said, "Holy fuck, the guy speaking right now is the Supreme Kai of Time from DBZ."
No way, you got that locked down. That's crazy. You got a weird ear. Your ear's like fucking sharp as shit. I was gonna say, but that's the thing, Fluff. I think these motherfuckers, I think these game developers are starting to warp the mind of ladies, specifically like the next generation of ladies. Because if you happen to be like a person that happens to be hairy, I was going to give like a demographic. Let's not say a culture or a race of people. If you happen to be a person that's hairy or whatever, dude, they're putting shit against us. It's all these Japanese goddamn companies are turning the Western women into femboy, fully shaved, beard-hating women. And I hate it because it's a style that I like. Is what do you call it? Beard and all that shit.
I was truly sorry to learn that she was the one held responsible for the fall of the old capital.
She was innocent. That there's more to the story.
She was innocent.
It's not.
There must be something else behind it.
There was no choice.
I hope so too. It's just that the fall of the old capital still weighs heavily on us all. But I believe you just got caught up in all of this. I'm sorry for what you've been through over the years. It must be tough.
We'll find evidence to clear her name is all. Yeah.
One day, we'll find the evidence to clear her name.
Then I sincerely wish you success. The real reason I reached out to you is to tell you something very important. Something about your eyes.
Ooh, okay, this was something weird that they showed. Like, they kind of showed in the last thing where they have, like, weird fucking cyber eyes. And you're like, what?
I stumbled upon some of the data Kara left behind. She spent much of her time studying ways to minimize the side effects of your eye implants.
Teacher?
Teacher. She was always looking out for us.
Yes, which is why I believe this was her final wish. As her friend, I want to see it through. Simply put, your eye implants are directly linked to your brain, and their functionality depends on your body's limits. As a result, the HDD system takes up a part of your body's capacity. This leads to certain issues, the most notable being that it suppresses your innate ether aptitude.
Oh.
I brought in a team of specialists to analyze Carol's data samples, and after some effort,
McFlufferkin
they
said new
created a
VAS
plan
for
to upgrade
Lycaon
the
and Soldier
HDD
11.
system.
They've been absent since October, if not longer, so Hoyo needed to replace
Yeah,
them.
I was thinking at this point it's like a problem. Like I hate when like voices change and stuff because you get so familiar with one of them. But at this rate, you're like, guy, come on, like what the shit, you know? Like it sucks when you have to like everyone's talking and then there's just mute and you're like, really? Like what's going on with the guys who are voice acting? Like I don't want to give them trouble, but like come on. Yeah, Grin, we used to have bears, and now we have otters. Yeah, oh, I see. Yeah.
After the upgrade, the HDD system will operate with significantly reduced power consumption, allowing for a substantial boost in your ether aptitude. Or rather,
Lord
a
Blazefire
restoration to its
1985
original
said,
level.
Grin, I'll see you later. I'm preparing MH Wilds, have fun on Triple Z.
Thank you. Enjoy your time, buddy. Do you mean we'll be able to enter the hollows ourselves?
Do you mean that once the HDD upgrade is done, we'll be able to enter the hollows
Why?
ourselves without EOS?
Why would we want to do that?
Exactly. You'll likely experience some discomfort at first, but you'll get used to it over time. I'll have the specialists from Marcel Group continue monitoring your physical condition to reduce the burden on your body and help restore your ether aptitude more effectively.
That would be really cool if, like, at the year mark of Zenles, they gave us, like, our either Belle or her brother had, like, what do you call it, became, like, S-rank characters. That'd be really cool. I don't know how they would I guess, yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it's almost like they planned for that because theoretically you wouldn't lose your Bang Boo because you still have a sibling at home. So a sibling at home would be like the person that's piloting the Bang Boo, and then the other person would be that. So it kind of makes sense. Thank you. Feels like there's some kind of thank you.
You're actually sharing such advanced technology with us? Thank you.
No need to thank me. If anything, you should thank Carol. Furthermore, from what I've learned, the power within your eyes goes far beyond this.
McFlufferkin said
That's why I
apparently it's
waited
been a
until
big problem
now
for the
to tell
M-dub of Genshin, with only Paimon being consistently voiced. The game must go on, so I'm not going to miss those that are replaced over petty matters.
Yeah, that's shitty. That's just really unfortunate. Dude, that's the other thing I do find a little weird. Like, I do find it strange. Like, voice acting is such a... I always think it's like you're better off finding like an up-and-coming voice actor who's like loyal and like wants a chance and like you'll do right by them. Or like they'll stay with you, because it does seem like, to me, it just like with Marvel Rivals, I see some like people who are voice acting like Soldier 11, or not Soldier 11, sorry, Winter Soldier in Marvel Rivals, and I see them like doing like streaming on Twitch, and I'm like, that seems like a kind of a big conflict of interest. Like you could say some stupid shit when you're streaming, you could like get a donation where a character, like the guy tells you to say something that's just a little bit too much, and the company could be like, can you not like take our character in that way and say those things that kind of make it. It's not that it's bad. It's just kind of a little unprofessional, a little bit. I kind of get the idea of like, less of that. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough.
Perhaps the power
because voice actors don't make a ton of money.
Could affect all of New Eridu.
Ooh.
But you must understand, power is a double-edged sword. It can be used against enemies or allies. As the mayor of New Eridu, I must ensure
Catman
everyone's safety.
11234 said Goku's English VA played the most recent DBZ game, Kakarot, on stream.
That said,
it was funny to
I'm
watch.
confident to say that everyone at Victoria Housekeeping speaks highly of you.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I thought this is nice. This like it's just some weird sussy things happen with Lycan where he's like keep an eye on them. But yeah, what do you call it? Again, it's not that it's not good. It's just that like it's hard to describe. But like to me, I always try to think of things in like two people's perspective, essentially, like the person who is like the business, and then also the perspective of the like the consumer and the perspective of the employees. So like when you understand each perspective, you can understand why people are making choices. Like it makes the outcome more understandable. So it's not that like I think that's awesome. Like the Goku person doing English VA and doing a stream of the Kakarot games, it was awesome. I just as a company, I'd be like, it sounds weird, but like I kind of do agree. Like, let's take the Avowed controversy that happened at like a couple months ago, where like a dev decided just to go in like a political tirade and just talk a bunch of shit and say a bunch of things that could alienate people, and like it had a massive effect on I think the game sales and like the hype of the game. So like as a company, I don't think it's absurd to say, so long as you work for this company, just do not signal. Like you can have your own public, your own private Twitter, but you cannot signal in any way that you work for our company at all. Either that, or you could just not have a Twitter, and yeah. But like, I think it's not a terrible thing to say if you work in a chaotic field where like your words could have destruction on our product of sales and fuck up the entire revenue of everyone coming in to work every day because we could fail. Then you cease to have a voice. At least when you're with this company, just don't tell anyone we work for this company, and then you can say whatever the fuck you want. Like I think that's an okay middle ground, rather than some companies saying like you're not allowed to have a Twitter, or we'll ban you immediately, or fire you. Just say you can't signal in any way that you work for us, because it can have an adverse reaction to us, whatever we're working on and stuff like that. I don't think that's terrible. But yeah, that's something that I in my head, I'd be, if I was running a company, I'd be like, yeah, man, I don't want you to like go on a fucking tirade on Twitter because you got tipsy and then decided to go fucking nuclear. And then now I got to say like why I'm employing that person. And I know you're a good person. You just had a bad moment on Twitter. That's the kind of weird duality of all this shit.
Miss Bell and Mr. Wise are both kind and honorable individuals. I believe they'll use their power for the right cause.
I like it. I don't love it. I like the voice. I like the old like him, but maybe I'm just used to it.
Yeah, they're both good people.
Evelyn's still the same.
Thank you for your kind words. Even though we have no idea what this power is. You're not just making it up to get our hopes up, are you?
McFlufferkin said they're using AI protections and concerns as the face and smokescreen, but the rest of the agreement will mean non-union voice actors get screwed over, and lower-income VAS likely can't afford it.
Okay, the whole thing is dumb and fairly unavoidable, but based voice actors get suckered into joining SAG after the current strikes going on with this scummy ulterior motive argument being offered. They're using AI protections and concern as the voice for Smokescreen, but the rest of the agreement will mean non-union voice actors get screwed over. Yeah, I will say that. I mean, it's funny because like the answer to that kind of stuff would be a company being like, okay, we're just not going to hire like the union. But the issue is that most of these games will like ask.
Lone Syndicate said, "I'ma be honest. The new voice actor for Lycaon sounds honest. The same almost now. The new Soldier 11 voice actor sounds better. In some case, only problem is that some line fall flat."
Ah, I see. Yeah, well, she seems like a neutral character. But also, I think Soldier 11 had a very like not like neutral tone as well. But yeah. Which one is the shark lady? I've seen funny memes of her. Yeah, she's the one lady, Ellen, or Ellen. But yeah, the whole voice actor thing, man. To me, like if you're a company, you could make the choice about being like, hey, let me I'm not gonna deal with the what's it called? Unions. Like I'll just hire like an up and coming voice actor, invest in them. Hopefully they'll be loyal to me. Hopefully they'll be okay with the rate that we pay them, and we can improve that given the market's nature, etc. But I also think that the unions basically get like these contracts for these games and say like, hey, would you hire us as a collective, so that like if you try to say like, hey, I don't want to use this union thing anymore, or this voice actor, then you don't get access to that entire pool of voice actors. Which is shitty, like really shitty. So if you don't work with them, then you don't get access to like all of this talent.
McFlufferkin said Lycaon's VA sounds nearly identical, but his alt lines could use a redo. Soldier 11 is fine, and especially fits her role in S0 NB's story.
Yeah, I always think that if you're going to replace the voice actor, do it for the entire series. Don't just do it for a moment, because it gets weird. Like it's the change that people don't like.
Of course not. It's just that I don't have much information right now. I'll let you know as soon as I do. Well then, I'll let Lycon assist you with upgrading the HDD system. Rest assured he'll guide you through everything. You should be able to follow him with your knowledge.
If you would follow me.
Oh, I got an eyelash in my eye. All right, let me play video games. Maybe. After a while, you feel almost as if you're invisible, binding within you as it has been done. Wait, you feel almost as if an invisible binding within you. Okay. Your eyes and brain feel almost bloated, but it passes quickly, replaced by a sense of lightness and clarity you've never felt before. Can I get, like, what do you call it? Or maybe loose fairy is in our head. It's the AI thing that, yeah. It's almost like blurry, layered, shrouded reality has vanished. Are we in a simulation? And a mysterious power swirls within you.
How are you feeling now?
I want to throw up.
All good, I think.
Really? I'm feeling a bit off.
Is it because we have fairy?
Your body is adjusting. Give it time to adapt to the changes. As a precaution, hold off on entering the hollows until you feel better.
I see. In that case, I'll sit back and help Wise for now.
It's quite impressive one of you adapted so quickly. Your ether aptitude is now on par with most hollow investigators, meaning you're ready to explore regular hollows.
But I can't fight.
But you must be careful at first. Lycon, Ellen, why don't you two go along? One of the data piles in the hollow near the metro is malfunctioning, and we need a skilled proxy to address it. Take your time in the journeys ahead. You've got plenty of time to uncover your full potential.
Cool. Let's rock. Can I play a video game? And I gonna play Lycan? Ah! Any excuse to play Lycan's a good excuse. Let's confirm the mission's objective. The mayor wishes for us to retrieve information. 3 data piles here in order. The carrot of this. Gotcha. Yes.
Master Proxy, the data pile that the mayor mentioned is in this direction.
God, I hate me so much. I hate this fucking outfit so much. It's just, we've been looking at it for so long, too.
Let's keep moving.
Lycan's also a skyscraper compared to us. Lycan's voice has been replaced. Besides, we have already had almost Sakaku, Lucy, and other NPC voices being replaced by the time and 8th months of past release. Yeah. It's nice that they're. I don't know. It's so tough, man. I don't like fucking hate unions. I just think that. I don't like when people don't acknowledge that the other side has probably an ulterior motive or a bias as well. Like, no one is solely good. Not very likely, at very least. Like, some people are usually doing something for their own interests to some capacity. That's why, like, I hate when people virtue signal so much, is because it's like, well, wait, at least be honest about, like, what you're trying to leverage out of this, you know?
The data pile that the mayor mentioned is near that garage ahead.
You walk like an asshole. Anyways, run, like, jog.
What a pain. There's nowhere else to go.
Why would you want to go in here?
McFlufferkin said this new VA does a solid job, but it isn't as gruff as the previous. But he probably had a lot of recording sessions since October.
Yeah, I'd be cool. I mean, what the hell do I do this? Do I use my eyes? Tutorial. Okay. Oh, it's locked. Okay. Huh?
We should search for the passcode nearby to disable the laser. And then move.
777. Everything is a reference to that damn game. I forget what it is. Is it Doom? Bang! It's funny because I don't need to be here at all. Like, I know we're trying to test our aptitude. It's just dangerous as shit. It's like yeah.
How are you feeling now, Master Proxy?
Fantastic. I feel like I'm going to pass.
McFlufferkin said, I like how Ellen flirts a bit throughout this mission, which isn't likely the case if you play Belle.
Ooh, Ooh, homophobia. Damn you, Mahoyo. You sons of bitches. Although I will say, Bella looks younger than what's her name?
Lone Syndicate said fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Never been better.
Oh, my body. Oh, my limbs.
I'm relieved to hear it.
Oh. Oh.
If you feel any discomfort, please let us know at once.
Got it.
Yeah, I'll carry you on my back if needed.
Ellen's the best. If only she. I wish she gets a power buff. That won't be necessary, but you can't buff her without buffing everybody else's issue. And there's so many good ice characters. That wouldn't be necessary. I want you to carry me right now.
Really? Can you carry me right now?
I know he'd say it like that. I thought it'd be more of a joke.
Let's finish the task first, Master Proxy.
Like it's like, hey, calm down. This is gross. I'm a furry, all right. It's like, well, how do you feel about furries doing this? It's a weird species thing, unless you're into that. But otherwise,
you've always had a sharp mind, and now you've got the muscles to match.
Thanks for the compliment.
Thanks for the.
I don't have the muscles to match. We're what? What's good, GTG says, you know why I'm here to say it. You know why I'm here to say what's happening?
No,
You changed your name again?
Said, lol, I would
when will
want
you
Ellen
pick up
to
some
carry me.
fighting skills?
Oh, I was just thinking, when will you pick up? Yeah, fighting skills. Oh shit, man.
If you can fight, you can handle
GTIB
things in
said
the
2
hollow
more
all
weeks
on your
until
own.
can't red exclamation
That'd be
mark.
pretty neat.
Cantarella? Yeah, let's go. I can't wait too, man. I should probably start prepping for her. Also, dude, Chang Li and the Pirate Boy feels like one of the funnest characters to play in that game, man. Maybe it's just been unga bunga with Camellia too much, because it's just like you just Beyblade forever. But it just feels awesome, quick swapping and shit like that. It's super satisfying. Hell yeah, Ellen, best girl. Yeah, I'd say I like Ellen's personality the best, even though I really like Evelyn. But I still think what's her name is awesome. Oh, you thought I miss you? I did almost. Tiny hidden chest.
McFlufferkin said Lycaons like it. I can smell the pheromones. Calm down, you two. We cannot afford to get you a room right now.
Maya B gets the proxy in my head. Yeah, probably. But Maya B is more like wifey material. You know what I mean? Evelyn could be, but I don't know. I don't really get that vibe. I get the vibe that it's like a young love type thing. She'd clap the other. Yeah, for sure. She would behead everybody. But I feel like you'd have to like spend 2 years before you get a hug. You know what I mean?
Master Proxy, the data pile is right up ahead.
Which is fine. Which is acceptable. Here we go.
Worry not, Master Proxy.
You don't think I forgot how to
Real
play?
insurance.
You don't think I forgot how to play you? Do you think? What the fuck? How do I say this properly?
Thank you.
Do you think I forgot how to play you?
I still need you guys to protect me.
I know, I'm such a little bitch. God damn it! Why is she doing her double thing?
Seems like I'll need to work harder.
I feel so fast.
Proxy, you don't need to...
Damn it! I wanted the dialogue. Kill things too fast. All right, how do I do the special? It's locked. Yeah. I like how they're like, let's show his proficiency, and he just runs around.
It's another passcode.
And like looks for a passcode.
We should be able to find the passcode nearby.
They're like cleaving in skulls.
Let's keep an eye out for it.
And we're like, guys, you can literally just walk around and fucking find the code on the ground and hit a bunch of buttons. Like, how fucking illiterate with technology are you? I don't need to be here at all, but thank you for making me somewhat validated. I skip Brad and Phoebe. Yeah, Brad or Phoebe I can get. Man, Phoebe's tough. I feel like Phoebe's gonna come
said
back
of the
back.
3 more notable love interests, I like Ellen the most. But she's probably just crushing on Wise since he's her post-college senior.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, yikes. That's a good bit of information to know. Yeah, I haven't seen. I don't know. I've recently started doing the relationship quests, like the companion, like
maintaining
whatever
the
it's
data
called.
piles in the hollows requires a proxy with the utmost professionalism.
Is that me, Lycan? Is that me? He never verified it was me.
It is Victoria Housekeeping's honor to maintain a professional.
Damn it! Shit, I wasn't going fast at all, man. Got that. I hate when geek developers do that shit. It's like you can tell they optimized everything for the Japanese VA, or like the VA's experience.
Sick, better dodge.
And if you're not that, then you're just eating shit and dying. God, he's so fun to play. It's shitty that he's only doing like 7k damage, but you know, what do you expect? He's a stunner. Some of this. Lichen time. Sounds like I'm saying licking time, but that's a little much.
Okay.
Excuse me. Die. Boom. I don't miss playing Ellen.
Master Proxy, let's take a look around
She's
this
okay
area.
to play wise.
We might be able to find clues regarding the passcode.
It's not as consistent. Oh, I thought it was in a cutscene. That's why I was not moving. Although we have quite a long time before Cantarella, right? Say 2 more weeks. Is she first? I don't think she's first, is she? Who would be second for Withering Waves? 0? Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm totally gonna remember that. 0.
Proxy's moves seemed more fluid in that last battle.
Master Proxy, this should be the second passcode.
My moves? I did nothing. I stood there. Evelyn, you're gassing me up.
McFlufferkin said a lot of the trust events between Wise and the female agents tend to imply some romantic interest. Exceptions have been Bernice, Jane, Unagi, Sukaku, and Soldier 11, at least from what I recall.
Really, Jane? What a bunch of dickheads. What a bunch of fucking boycotting, with a tease. You're fucking tease. Oh, I still remember that horrible, Rick and Morty scene where a dude's like, don't be fucking a tease.
Catman 11,234 said, does he keep calling us Master Proxy cause of the dog vibe?
No, because he's a butler gentleman, but maybe that as well. I was going to say, it's funny though, you know how I was saying that, the vampire person, I'm always like, is this... are you trying to fuck me? With Evelyn, I'm like, she's just being nice. It's the exact opposite where I'm like, nah, there's nothing there. But it's nice, she's saying sweet things. 0-4. We got this.
Master Proxy, we've been in the Hollow for quite some time. How are you feeling?
McFlufferkin said Jane flirts a bit, but the official ship potential is her and Seth, or her and Belle.
I feel fine.
So we get cucked.
Nothing unusual, actually.
Damn it. Why? No. Oh, it's stunned. I guess that's why.
That's
damn it.
good
I
to
could have. Yeah. That would have been a bad
After
switch.
all, this is the first time you've entered a Hollow.
You said things fast with Lycan. Holy shit. I didn't realize it was that quick. So 0-4. I'm sure it'll just tell us, in the thing, but yeah. 0-4. We can guess the next
The
two.
last passcode is here.
0-4-5-1. 0-4-5-1.
All right, that's all of them.
0-4-5-1. Do I need to do this memory shit, or would it tell me what I need?
Let us return and open.
Oh. Okay. You know, it tells me. What the fuck? I didn't have to try to commit it to memory. 0-4-5-1?
McFlufferkin said Jane's a rat theorem that has a preference towards cats and cats, it seems.
Catman
Rough.
11,234 said 0541.
Thank you. No, that's fucked up. You would have got me, you son of a bitch. It's funny though, because I was saying it the whole time. The minute I have to do it, my brain gets stressed out and I couldn't do it. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Master Phaethon's performance was outstanding.
Thanks, Lycan.
Excellent. You truly are exceptional.
Lycan is the best, most supportive dude, if he was a companion in any game, I'd take him.
I'll be frank. I contacted you because I need your expertise for an important task.
Although I thought Noelle was also like that in Genshin, just butlers in general, I like in service and respectful. As a Canadian, I couldn't ask for better.
I'd like you to participate in an auction and help me secure an item up for bid.
Ooh, auction? Don't tell me.
Hold on. Is it the same auction I heard about?
I met this.
The one with all the high-profile attendees?
I met this. Maybe, possibly gay. Not maybe into. I don't know. I said a lot of signals. Anyways, I asked me to go.
Yes, that's the one. I knew asking you was the right choice. Since you're aware of it, I'll get straight to the point. It's related to the sacrifice you encountered.
Sacrifice? It's back?
Remember the sacrifice you took down near the construction site? Public security did some research after retrieving it. It turns turns out it can maintain its form outside the hollow and carries human genes. Within it, we extracted a mysterious core. This core possesses the same inexplicable power as the sacrifice, allowing it to exist without relying on ether.
Ooh.
However, the core was recently stolen from the most secure lab in New Eridu. We suspect this is an inside job rather than an external theft. We searched extensively without success, until I saw the auction flyer. The core has been concealed within an auction item.
McFlufferkin said, and Bernice seems to swing for the other team. Both her trust and affinity towards Pultra at least shows she prefers the soft and warm types.
Lone Syndicate said, I will say Jane does flirt with Bella Bit and a couple of other ladies as well.
Yeah, man, this thing is always tough. Man, you know what? I always feel ashamed to say this. It's like kind of like a deep-seated response you have. You're like, what the fuck's wrong with me? This is stupid. But I remember back in the day, I was like, dude, I'm always a firm enjoyer of the short-haired ladies. Think they look cute and awesome. So when I seen Tracer in Overwatch, I was like, fucking let's go. Favorite character, awesome, fantastic. And then I found out that she swang for the other team, and I was just like, oh. I'm like, she's a fucking fixture. What are you talking about? Why do you have a response? It's not positive. I hate myself, but it was definitely a real reaction, and I thought, well, I gotta stop that stuff from happening. So you want us to bid on the action? Yes.
So you want us to bid on it at the auction? But why
Once again,
us?
the illusion of choice.
The power of the sacrifice is highly volatile and destructive.
Really?
We must keep it confidential, at least for now.
Like Tracer, nothing? Dang, man, really? Shit.
And I, as mayor, am not suited to participate in the auction myself. Plus, I'm running checks on my inner circle due to the theft.
Ponytail and back, yeah, that's good too. Not even like, what do you mean like short? Do you mean like there's like boyish short hair, and then there's like shoulder cut hair? That don't count, right? You don't mean that?
Frankly, there aren't many people I can trust. Don't worry, the funds are covered, and Victoria Housekeeping will be assisting you.
Which is also the hair I choose for Blade Duo and Rise
McFlufferkin
Ronin.
said Wise gets to watch sus videos with Zhu Yuan, gets to be a positive brotherly figure towards Seth, and most of the ladies of Kaladin are sweet to him.
Yeah,
Lone Syndicate said best hairstyle if the half-long, half-shave head.
Yes, I could see that, but I think...
Bolty said, okay,
Yeah.
the ending of Invincible S third season was absolute
Oh,
cinema.
was it good? Don't spoil. I do believe Kat also was enjoying it, but yeah, that's...
Of course, this
That's good to
hinges
know.
on one condition.
Oh, the ending's always hit with that
Your
show.
willingness to aid me.
Now, don't you have to wait a long time, though? Kat says, bruh, Lone, hard. Really? Oh, but man, me and Lone are the same kind of like rock and roll as fucking rock. Let's go punk rock chicks. Ha, shit. Or like, yeah, right, punk rock. I mean, we'll give it a shot.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Thank you very much. I
The
knew
mayor,
that I could rely on you.
the mayor's a sweetie pie. Even though he might be a conspiring dude, I don't know, but he just seems nice.
The only hurdle now is the invitation. It's exclusive to Tops, so obtaining one might take some
What's
time.
that thing? Charlie's Angels kind of thing. Kind of a vibe of that guy who's like the guy in the speaker who's like suave and like taking care of you.
I'll handle that promptly.
Good stuff.
I'll leave the rest in your capable hands.
The mayor ends the call.
You seem a bit puzzled, Master Proxy.
The relationship between the mayor and Tops.
The relationship between the mayor and Tops seems rather delicate.
You're quite perceptive. As you know, the roots of New Eridu's governance lie with the Mayflowers, while Tops is a conglomerate of companies.
Bodhi says, long hair supremacy. Now, let me get this thing something straight, okay? All of it's great. All, like, girl, general, beautiful, fantastic, 10. All right, but
McFlufferkin
preference.
said I'm partial to braids incorporated into whatever hairdo it works with.
Braids are great, too.
Which is a shame my favorite Chingy mod looks better without her front braids.
Yes, I was about to say, to me, I'd say braids are an A+. I'd say for me personally as an individual, short hair, specifically like around the shoulder length, S tier. Shorter hair, like kind of like Tracer, SS tier. The shaved head is also S tier. Not shaved head, like Lo was saying, some sort, not like fucking bald, but like short hair on the side, swooped over to the right, some like punk rocker chick shit.
Power and profit often lay the foundation for conflicts.
Girls equals pretty. Yeah.
Which is why securing invitations could be tricky.
You like braids?
For us.
I like braids.
Things would be much easier.
I don't like
if
braids
tops
that are
weren't so
like cornrows type of braids, like when women have it, where it's like super tight to their skull and it kind of comes around like here in like a ponytail. That I don't like, but like a braid, like fucking Viking shit, that's cool. I know I don't get dreads. Dreads to me looks
it may take some
awful.
time, but we will overcome.
Especially
these
when it's like
obstacles.
white people doing it. It looks like black people do it. It looks kind of fire. It looks more like styly, like fashiony.
Lone
yeah.
Syndicate said it's also tied with Twin Tail Supremacy.
Ah, I see. Yeah, Twin Tail Supremacy, I can confidently say I feel like kind of does. I feel like it's a neutral thing to me. It's like a B. I don't care for this, so I don't hate it. It's a neutral thing.
Now, if you've no further need of me, I'll take my leave.
McFlufferkin said reminded of a short animation with Velma going. I was mostly talking about girls. Huh.
Just generally good looking, yeah. Alrighty, we'll do this. Maybe we'll do more. I probably will leave it, like, because some people haven't done the story quest stuff, so I would hate for it to keep trying to spoil it in weird ways, so we might just do the other events. But I don't want to bore you guys, although maybe you guys don't care, but I was going to try to roll my things, but I think I can do that on my time if you guys don't want to see it. But there's this as well. Unlock soon. Okay, so we don't have access yet. We don't have access to this yet. I wonder if we can do this, but... Man. We have 22 currency. Just nothing. Fucking nothing. It's what I'm beating. But yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're probably going to start winding down. Oh, that was... Man, I started off with the energy level of like... What is this? Why? That's because I create shadows. That's what's happening. But yeah, I started off with energy of like, oh, fucking, let's do this. I haven't seen you guys in a week. I got so much to tell you about. And then we got just fucking bent in half. And I'm like, God. And it's so demoralizing. Again, it's so hard for Thursday to be. Thursday should be our hangout stream, like our Sunday stream. And then everything else should just be whatever the hell comes after it.
Catman 11,234 said girl on the screen. RN is the shortest hair I'll go.
Okay, is that the bob cut? That's like shoulder length. That's like a little more shoulder length. I should have another. How do I change this thing again? This. I still don't have enough of these damn things. God damn you. What do they look like? I can't even see what it looks like. Damn you. Well, we probably should go and talk to actually, I'll do it. I'll do it on my time. It's boring. It's not fun to watch. We go and try to do like companion with my chest. Reminder of the short animation with... Oh, right, I forgot. God damn it, that's what I wanted to do today, but I forgot. I wanted to start today's stream watching the Sambi's, like, character trailer as well as Polkra's. And then we go into the polls. Maybe that would have been the luck of the gods that would have shined upon us. Who knows? Great stream, Grin. The screen of the short I'll go. Grin, you said Thursday should be the Hangouts stream so many times. You should try. Yeah, we should try it at some point. We should definitely try it. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, especially considering we could just catch up on talk about anything. Then, but yeah, no, that would work. I think it would be fine if we. I don't think it really. It is nice to end the streams where we can like talk about everything that we have going on. But for Thursdays, like for short weeks,
said we can watch them and do S0 and B's story tomorrow.
Ooh. Yeah, is it unlocked tomorrow? That's fun. Yeah, that'd be a good focus point. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. All right, hopefully by next stream I'll have some artifacts set and ready to go for those characters. But if I don't, pain. I don't know what to say besides E. But ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can see you tomorrow. We'll be streaming again at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I don't know if there'll be a video this week on the My Palace Manager channel because I have to edit it right after the stream, but we'll see if we have time. I've got about 30 minutes, so we might have enough time, but we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time. Hope I can see you again. Goodbye for now, my friends.